It's Kate.
And Oliver Hudson. Host of the new podcast, Sibling
Revelry.
That's right.
We started this show because, you know what? No one talks about siblings and that dynamic.
The siblings, they know each other better than anybody.
Yes.
You know.
Listen to Sibling Revelry on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi, this is Shannon Doherty, host of the new podcast, Let's Be Clear with Shannon Doherty. So in this podcast, I'm going to be talking about marriage, divorce, my family, my career. I'm also going to be talking a lot about cancer, the ups and the downs, everything that I've learned from it. It's going to be a wild ride. So listen to Let's Be Clear with Shannon Doherty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hey everyone, it's Sophia Bush, host of the podcast Work in Progress, and I am thrilled to tell you that Work in Progress is back for a third season. It has never been more important than right now to have these conversations with all of you so that we can get educated, enlightened, and we can all be entertained. I will be sitting down and having deep conversations with thought leaders, newsmakers, celebrities, elected officials, and more. Listen to Work in Progress on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello.
Steve, this is Coach Bucky. I'm the new head coach of the football program at high school. How you doing?
Hey, doing all right. Coach, what did you say, Bucky?
Coach Paul Bucky.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard that they've switched football coaches, but I'm the new head coach.
No, I didn't hear that.
And I'm calling about your boy Braden, who used to be our starting running back.
Yeah. What are we saying used to be? What do you mean?
I mean, he used to be the starting varsity running back on our football program. And I'm calling to let you know that Braden is off the team.
I'm sorry. You're going to have to run that one by me one more time. What are you talking about?
I'll run it right back by you again. Braden is no longer on this football team as of right now.
Well, that's just incorrect. Who do you think you are?
Last time I checked, you didn't have coach before your name, did you?
Excuse me, Paul?
You will refer to me as coach, first of all, but I think you heard me.
Whoa. Okay, brother. Let's pump the brakes a little bit here. I'm going to have to
I am the head coach of the football program at high school. I make the decisions on when and if the brakes get pumped.
Yeah, and that's just why you should know that my son is an integral part of the team. He's the best player you've got at that school, and you still haven't bothered to offer any explanation as to why this is happening. Why are you calling me? Why are you pulling him? Who do you think you are?
I'm the
Paul?
coach of
Coach Paul.
the new head coach of the high school football program. That's who I am.
You with this attitude, man. You still haven't told me why. Why is this happening?
Okay, well,
give me a good reason here.
I will tell you exactly why your son is no longer a part of this football program, because you know we're doing our 3-a-day practices, getting ready for the season.
Yeah, and nobody works harder than my kid.
It's not about work ethic. I will agree with you. Your son has a great work ethic. He's a hard worker, really good running back, a lot of potential, but his fashion is terrible, and I cannot have that on my football program. And I've talked to him about it, and he will not abide.
His what? Did you say his fashion?
This is my football program. We are a fashion-forward football team, and he will not put his fashion forward. And he is off the team.
I'm sorry. Are we talking about fashion right now? With shoes?
I told him to make his pants match his cleats, and he has not done it. It's been 2 weeks.
Are you with me right now?
He needs to have different cleats for every single practice. Everything must be color coordinated. All of the other kids have done it, and he stands out. He looks horrible out there on the field. This is a fashion-forward football team.
A fashion-forward football team?
This squad is a fashion-forward football team. We care about the 3F. Fashion-forward football.
Are you really talking to me about this right now? I've never heard...
This is football.
Yeah, exactly. Why are we talking about high heels and dresses, dude?
Because in order to play your best, you've got to look your best. Sometimes it's more about getting views on TikTok than it is about getting points on the field. We care about the 3 F's here. Fashion, forward, and football. Fashion first. We are a fashion first football team.
You are a idiot. I don't know what the is going on, but I'm going to need your name, the name of your immediate supervisor, whoever you say coach to, coach. Because if this is real, if you're really pulling my kid off the team, I'm going to pull him out of that school. I'm going to put him at high school, and we are going to come kick your and then you'll be crying all the way home in your pretty little color-coded outfit.
Well, then fine. I'll let you know this is a prank phone call then.
This is what?
This is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your wife Charlotte set you up.
Are you serious?
It's a joke.
Yo.
She said that your son's a star on the football team and that you'd be livid if he got cut from the team.
Yo. Okay. I knew something was weird when you said fashion-forward football team.
3 F's of football.
Oh, I don't know, man. It's a weird world now, so who knows?
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone pranks. Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Discover the heartwarming and hilarious world of sibling connections on Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson. Dive into family tales, explore the human mind, and laugh with guests like Joel and Benji Madden. It's more than a podcast. It's a celebration of the ties that bind us.
And it's fun because we've decided to open it up to really like all kinds of different siblings. And it's going to be an awesome season.
Listen to Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Shannon Doherty, host of the new podcast, Let's Be Clear with Shannon Doherty. So in this podcast, I'm going to be talking about marriage, divorce, my family, my career. I'm also going to be talking a lot about cancer, the ups and the downs, everything that I've learned from it. It's going to be a wild ride. So listen to Let's Be Clear with Shannon Doherty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hey everyone, it's Sophia Bush, host of the podcast Work in Progress, and I am thrilled to tell you that Work in Progress is back for a 3rd season. It has never been more important than right now to have these conversations with all of you so that we can get educated, enlightened, and we can all be entertained. I will be sitting down and having deep conversations with thought leaders, newsmakers, celebrities, elected officials, and more. Listen to Work in Progress on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Sophie is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Chris. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Sophie, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, all things considered.
Well, how long has it been since you heard from Chris?
It's been about 2 weeks now, so a good chunk of time, honestly.
Have you been trying to get a hold of him?
I was, but then I didn't want to seem crazy, so I kind of tapered off, and now I'm texting you guys. They're calling you guys.
Okay, great. Well, let's talk about it. How did you meet Chris? Like, how was your date?
So everything was really great. I mean, the only weird thing is he is best friends with my ex, and we matched on Hinge, and I kind of was like, and I saw him, and I've always thought he was really cute and a nice guy, but, I ended up swiping on him just to, like, see as, like, a social experiment. We ended up matching, so, yeah, and I was like, we were like, haha, this is so weird, but we really hit it off, and we ended up moving off of Hinge and, texting, phone calls, and then about 2 weeks ago, we actually went on a first date.
Okay. And he's your friend's best friend? Is that what or his ex is your ex's best friend?
Yeah.
So you knew him before then, while you were with your ex?
I knew who he was, yeah. I'd known him for a bit. Like, we'd always been friendly, and it was like, he was just, my ex's good friend, and so I saw him quite a bit. But it was never anything romantic.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys talk about that before you decided to go on a date?
Yeah, we definitely, talked about the elephant in the room, and we were like, is this really weird? Is this, messed up? And we were like, no, we're adults. Like, we can do this. Why don't we go on a date and see if it is really weird? So that's what we decided to do.
Well, how'd it go?
It was honestly, one of the best first dates I've ever had. We went to this arcade and we were playing games and we got wings and shots and I just felt like a kid again. And I mean, not that I was drinking shots as a kid, but
Right. Squeeze it for shots. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. Sugar, was the drug at that time. But, yeah, I mean, and then we kissed at the end of the night and was actually really hot. And but then he was like, I don't know, I just feel really weird about Kyle. That's my ex. I'm gonna call him and just like let him know. And I was like, I was kind of resistant, honestly. I was like, I don't think you need to do that, but go ahead, like go for it. And he was like, okay, I'm going to. And I guess, something must have happened in that conversation because everything was great. And then he said he was going to call Kyle and has not responded to my texts, my calls, has completely ghosted me.
Anything else you can think of other than your ex is best friends with him?
I mean, I think that's a pretty big thing. So I don't know. I don't think anything else happened. Like, it was a really great date. So something must have happened in that conversation and it makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, how would that conversation even go? Like, I don't even know how I would feel if, like, my friend came to me and was like, hey, I'm dating your ex. Is that okay? How would you handle that, Jubal?
Oh, I'd be fine with it. But then again, that's just how I am. I'd be like, yeah, cool, whatever. Unless it was an ex who was like, dude, like, good luck.
Oh, shoot.
Godspeed.
Sophie, do you got something to tell us about your last relationship?
No, I really don't. I'm trying to think. Like, it wasn't a great breakup. It was fairly amicable, and it was a while ago. Like, I don't really have any hard feelings towards him. Like,
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, all right?
Okay, that sounds great. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. We're in the middle of today's first date follow-up. If you're just joining us, Sophie is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Chris. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Sophie, why don't you refresh our memory on your date with Chris?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really great date because it was really fun, really hot, but he is my, ex's best friend, so he's like, I'm just going to call him, give him a heads up because he's my friend, and after that, I guess I've just not heard from him in 2 weeks, so something must have happened.
In that conversation?
Yeah.
All right.
Probably told him not to see you, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, but I'm also so scared.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Chris, please?
This is Chris.
Chris, what's up? How are you? This is Jubal. I'm from a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, hi, Chris. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Okay, we're in a radio group chat or something?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah, I have.
Well, have you ever heard a first date follow-up before?
Yeah, I was wondering why you were calling me because I'm like, I've heard the show, but I didn't fill out any contest anything. So
somebody emailed us about you because the first date follow-up is a segment where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you. Do you know who it would be from?
I'm probably
Who?
It's probably Sophie, right?
It is Sophie. You want to tell us why you're ghosting her?
I don't know what she told you, but I mean, we went out, but we matched up online, and long story short, she dated my best friend for quite some time, and they broke up. I wouldn't want somebody one of my buddies going out with my ex, right? But I thought, okay, well, Kyle's not like me. Kyle's probably cool with it. So we went out and everything was great. But just at the end of the night, I just, felt like, I really need to say something to Kyle just to make sure. So called him up, and I know what I thought. Kyle was like, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want. Help yourself. He seemed to not have a problem with it. But he did tell me that our other buddy, Robbie, ran into Sophie recently and took her home that night.
Wait.
So now, like, I'm just, that's a little too much. Like, I know Kyle's cool and I can deal with that, but if she's trying to work her way through her crew to get back at Kyle, I don't know what's going on. So I just kind of stepped back.
Okay.
Did you think to ask her about that, or are you just like, nah, I'm out?
No, just at that point, I'm like, look, I don't know. I don't even know what the situation was. I'm not sure if she's like purposely trying to get with Kyle's buddies or what the deal is. But I'm just like, no, that's two of my friends there she's been with. I just backed out.
Okay. Well, thank you for being honest with us. And she's also been with us. Actually, this whole time, she's on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that.
Sorry about that. Forgot about that part. Sophie?
Yeah, what the hell? Like, that's not true at all. You could have asked me because I would have told you right then and there. That's a complete lie.
That's not true. You didn't go home with Robbie the other night? Well, I mean, why would Kyle lie? Why would Robbie lie? Well, I mean, we've known each other since we were kids. They're not going to lie to me.
I think Kyle, this is just showing how manipulative and controlling Kyle can be because, Robbie did take me home. It was like right after the breakup. I was definitely a mess. Like, I was like crying. I was wasted. Robbie was at the same bar as me. And he did take me home to my own house. We didn't do anything. He gave me a ride because I should not have been driving in that state. So that's a complete lie, and it really kind of pisses me off, honestly.
I feel like you should have mentioned that if he didn't, like, saying you took a girl home is very different than, I dropped a girl off at home.
Took her to her house and dropped her off.
He meant to say it like that. He 100% meant to say it like that. I know Kyle, and that's just really frustrating.
So, he would say that knowing what the truth was, but was just trying to plant. That's actually messed up.
It's very easy to twist the words there.
But Sophie, are you sure did Robbie come in your house? Like, was there anything?
No.
Did he make any moves on you, or was it just completely innocent?
It was call Robbie right now and ask him. Nothing happened.
So I'm sure that when Robbie told Kyle that he took you home, Kyle just naturally assumed that Robbie's a player. He's a dog. That's what he does. He chases honeys like it's his job. So, right, we just assume that if Robbie's with a girl, he's gone there, right? That's how he has been since we were kids. So Kyle might have actually thought something hooked up, but I'm not going to say that if Kyle knew otherwise, he wouldn't still try to maybe make it seem that way. That is kind of, Kyle can be a real jerk like that sometimes. I'm not going to argue.
I mean, there you go. I was going to say, wow, you are really in Kyle's corner here. Why don't you two date? You're very much defending him. Of course I'm going to defend him. We've been boys since school bus riding days. I'm going to defend him. Of course, but you could have called me. You could have called me or texted me and been like, hey, I heard this. And I would have immediately told you. I guess now I'm really hurt that you just sort of assumed the worst of me. I'm trying to get through the friend group. I almost didn't even, swipe right on you. I almost, because I didn't want to have that impression. Now at this point, I'm just very upset, and I don't know how I'm giving you a second chance. I thought you were different. We both know Robbie kind of is I took her home, and sort of lets that sort of innuendo sit there, and I think Kyle knows that too, so I think the two kind of work to his advantage to sort of lie to you and be a little manipulative about that, and we all know Robbie's I took her home, we're like, haha, okay, we made a drinking game about it at one point, I think, so
I was going to say, you know as well as I do that when Robbie is with a girl, that's pretty much what happens. That's how it rolls. So,
it sounds like you're really into Robbie because it sounds like, you couldn't do anything except sleep with him because he's just so irresistible, apparently.
What? Yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that. Honestly, I'm not, whatever. That's fine. Maybe I will hook up with Robbie. He's probably a better kisser than you were anyway.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Chris, would you like to go out with Sophie on another date? We'll pay for it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Yeah, I'm not shedding any tears for this one. So,
at least you found out why you're getting ghosted.
Yeah.
Hey, closure I want a closure either way, so I'm not mad about that.
Maybe just stay away from that group.
Yeah, I think I'm done. All right, well, make sure to give, Robbie another kiss from me. Oh, wait, I never kissed him. So cool, bye.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
It's time
To catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Ben is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and Ben actually thinks that his daughter's boyfriend might be cheating on her. So in a few minutes, we're going to see if he is. But first, Ben, what's going on, man? Why do you think your daughter's boyfriend's cheating?
My daughter Kelsey's been dating this guy. His name's Matt. He's not a bad kid. About 2 years. Around me, he's pretty respectful. He comes to some of the family gatherings in the last 2 years. So I've not really seen a whole lot of them, but there's just some things that have happened more recently that have just kind of had me going, okay, wait. Kelsey and I are pretty close. We've always been close. She's talked to me just about everything, even more than her mom, and that kind of irritates mom, but that's just how it is. Yeah, and so just some things lately that I've just kind of got to know something's not right, and I think he's cheating. I think he's going out on her. If that's the case, it's not going to be pretty.
What's he doing specifically that makes you feel like he's acting up?
Yeah, it might be nothing. And I just might be overreacting. She's my little girl, so sometimes he just gets real uncomfortable in situations like sometimes he just takes off. He's there and we're at a family gathering and I look and he's gone. I mean, just gone. And Kelsey's crying and I'm, what's wrong? And so, in public again, he treats her well, but like last week when we were talking, she just said something that really, really, really bothered me. I mean, she said that all of a sudden he'd become a different person. And I said, kind of like what, honey? And it's pretty cool. She just opens up. She says he's just never around anymore. He's always making excuses not to see her or even come by, right? Or go to a function or a happening. Then there were a couple times that Kelsey actually just showed up alone. Didn't even come with him. So something's up. I just think something is up. And this guy is taking something on the side. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just not being there for her like he was. And it just breaks my heart. And I'm doing everything I can to kind of hold back and say, give me 5 minutes with this guy and I'll find out for you, Hi. But yeah.
Does she think he's cheating too?
She does. Okay. She does. That last conversation, I just said, honey, I wanted to say, what, this dude's cheating. This is cheating. But, I just said, what do you think is going on? And she just said, I can't believe it, but I think he's cheating. I think she said I think he's seeing someone else. And then I couldn't get much more out of her. She just broke down.
Yeah, I bet. Does she know you're calling us?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, you told us what grocery store he shops at. I guess she told you that, right?
Right.
So we'll call from there. We'll play a song, come back, and then call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he believes that and who he sends them to, if he sends them to your daughter or to somebody else. Okay?
Yeah, am I going to be able to talk to this dude or what?
Yes, you are. Definitely. Just, wait a little bit until we can see if we can get a name out of him and then you can have at him.
No. I get it.
All right.
I get it.
We'll play a song, come back, and get you To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, it's a little different than other ones. Ben is on the phone, and Ben thinks that his daughter's boyfriend named Matt might be cheating on his daughter. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member who wins flowers delivered to anybody that they want. From our floral department, we'll see if he sends them to Ben's daughter or to somebody else. Ben, before we do that, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation and what your daughter's name is?
Yeah. Kelsey is my daughter. She has been seeing this guy named Matt. He's a good kid. And for the most part, everything's been going pretty good. But lately, things have changed. It just kind of shifted. I've got a great relationship with Kelsey, my daughter, and always have. She talks to me more than her mom. Last couple of conversations we've had didn't go well concerning this guy, Matt. He just stopped showing up to some of the functions. Kelsey has shown up by herself. He will be at a function, then all of a sudden he just takes off. Doesn't say a word. Yeah, and so my last conversation with my little girl, she just kind of broke down and just said she thinks he's seen someone else. So I want to know. I want to find out, and because if he is, he and I we're gonna meet up. Yeah.
All right, are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbin calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Matt.
This is him.
Hi, Matt. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Wow. Okay. What'd I win?
Oh, the flowers.
Oh, okay. What kind of flowers?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random to call up and say thank you very much for your business and thank you for shopping with us. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want in the 50 United States. It's actually a $316 value. Congratulations.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people think it sounds like a thing you have to pay for, some kind of scam. It's not. You'll get confirmations of everything. It's just our way of saying thank you.
Okay.
I can take down the information in a matter of minutes over the phone. I'm prepared to do that right now.
All right. I'll just send them to somebody if I can do that.
Okay, perfect. Let me just pull up my form here. I will start with the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to first.
Okay. It's Kelly.
And do you want anything on a card?
Just say, that was really fun. Are you ready for round 2?
Got it. That was fun. Are you ready for round 2? And that's to Kelly.
Yes.
Matt, now I'll let you know, though, that this isn't the grocery store. My name is actually Jubal, and I'm calling from a radio show called The Jubal Show.
I'm Nina, also here.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
What?
Yikes.
Yeah, we do a segment on our show. It's called To Catch a Cheater. And your girlfriend's dad, Ben, is actually on the phone.
What?
Yeah, you asshole. Listen to me. You know what? Give me 5 minutes with you. You know what? You don't deserve my daughter. You don't deserve... No, you just listen. You don't deserve her. You know what? She thought you were doing this. But you know what? I thought, no, you wouldn't do that. Do you know what? She's given everything to you, man. Everything. Everything. Even financially. We've helped you, dude. We've been there for you. Kelsey's been there for you every time. And you do this to my daughter? You know what? Where are you right now exactly? I want to know where you are. I want us to have just a minute. Give me a minute with you.
You're going to call me on the radio and start talking you don't even know what's going on.
But listen, you
believe that
I do know what's going on. No, listen to me.
It's not what you think.
I do know what's going on.
It's not what you think, that's for sure.
Well, what is it?
I'm just saying, you don't know that she's been hanging with other dudes. She's always with some other dude. You don't even know. You don't even know what's going on.
Listen, she's got guy friends. Of course she's going to hang with other dudes. She's completely committed to you and has been for 2 years. 2 years of her life gone, wasted. With someone like you.
I'm saying they're not guy friends.
Well, Matt, why are you making those types of accusations? How do you know that?
I don't even really need to defend myself. Just suffice it to say that I'm sorry, dude, but your daughter's kind of a lying.
Whoa.
Excuse me? You so really? You know what? You better hope I don't see you soon, man. Because you know what? She doesn't deserve you. You don't even have a clue how good she is for you. And this is how you treat her?
Yeah, I treated her great till I found out she was a dirty honestly. So
okay, that's enough. You know what? That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. I don't even want to hear your voice.
Cool, man.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done with him. And you know what? Kelsey's done with you too. Hey, listen, if I ever see you even close to my daughter, even anywhere near her, your ass is mine. Really, your ass is mine. If you think I'm kidding, wait and see, man. You just wait and see.
I'd like to see you try. Whatever, dude. I'll see you around. And by the way, your cooking sucks.
What?
Really?
He just hung up.
He just hung up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear his full voice anymore. Yeah, you know what?
Well, how are you going to tell Kelsey?
I don't know. I got to figure this out. I'm gonna maybe talk with her mom, and I don't know, man, because she was all in with this guy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I appreciate you helping me out and making this happen. I wish it were different, but I just appreciate you and the station for doing this, man.
Good luck with everything, man.
Good luck.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Thank you.
It's time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on our own Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia to see who gets to wear the tinfoil crown of trivia for today.
Amazing.
It's really beautiful.
Amazing.
Also, Bryce Vine tickets on the line. And at the end of You versus Victoria, your chance at a trip to the Caribbean. But let's meet today's contestant for You versus Victoria, Kayla. What's up, Kayla?
Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you.
Are you ready to take on Victoria?
I'm ready.
Me too.
All right. Victoria is going to leave the studio. Remember? This is the part of the game where Victoria leaves the studio.
Jubal looks at Victoria and she just starts talking instead of leaving.
Yeah. This will be a weird day for her. She didn't even bring headphones. She's got headphones for her phone that she's using today.
Yeah, Monday they do it.
Yeah.
All right, Kayla. Here we go.
All right.
30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass. And Victoria has to beat you outright to win. Are you ready?
Awesome. I'm ready.
Kayla, your time starts now.
What year was texting invented?
1902.
Who was the most recent EGOT winner?
Pass.
Which country is the largest in the world?
Europe.
Who is Miley Cyrus's famous godmother?
Dolly Parton.
What is Prince Harry's official first name?
Harry.
All right, time is up.
That sounds legit.
We'll bring Victoria back in
Harry
studio.
Williams.
It's hard to. Your phone is. Are you doing something right now, Kayla?
No, sorry, it was Harry Williams. Did you hear that?
We did.
No,
Yes, we
kind
did.
of. It sounded like in the middle of your questions you were like doing dishes or I don't know, moving around, doing something.
No, I was just trying to let you know my answer was Harry Williams.
Okay. So Kayla, Victoria's here. She's putting her headphones back on. What's something you would like the world to know about you?
Something I'd like the world to know is that I'm a local business owner with Worldwide Group.
Ooh.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It means I'm a local entrepreneur and I help out people who want to build a business that's going to help them get out of a 9-to-5 life and better themselves with healthy products and natural skincare and just make sure like they can have the opportunity to get out of that grind.
Sweet. That sounds nice.
I know it does. And way to utilize your few moments to tell the world about you by boosting your business.
Yeah.
Nice.
Genius.
Also,
Absolutely.
you think you could help me get out of this grind?
9 to 5?
I definitely think I could help you get out of that grind. I can mentor you.
All right.
Somebody's got to work 9 to 5.
Victoria is back in studio. Headphones on.
Yep.
Here we go, Victoria. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass. And you have to beat Kayla outright to win. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Good, because we're going.
Okay.
What year was texting invented?
1980.
What was the most recent, or who was the most recent EGOT winner?
Oh my gosh. I know this. Ah, no! I don't know.
Wow.
Which country is the largest in the world?
Russia?
Who is Miley Cyrus's famous godmother?
Dolly Parton.
Who is Prince Harry? What is Prince Harry's official first name?
Wait, what? It's Harry. No, another one. I get another one.
I get another one.
Why? Because
Why would you get another one?
It was still going. And I know that he got, oh my gosh, no.
I don't know, I know for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I know.
Because I know it. I just can't think.
All right, let's send it over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did with our scoreboard. Producer Brad.
Victoria, you did get 2 correct.
Yeah, Yeah, but I
Good
could have gotten
job.
3.
Well, you didn't. You got 2. And Kayla got 2 as well, so Victoria loses.
Kayla, congratulations. You did it. You beat Victoria. She's standing up. She threw her hat on the floor.
She's being a sore loser today.
I knew it.
Well, let's find out if you really did know it. And send it over to Nina for the answers.
Hey, thanks, Jubal.
You're welcome.
So, texting was invented in 1992.
Oh, it's actually close.
The
12 years off.
Okay. The most recent EGOT winner is Elton John.
No!
What's an EGOT again?
Emmys, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Okay, it sounds like a bacteria.
Oh,
All right, yeah. I probably shouldn't come over to your house because I got an EGOT. I got the EGOT.
That still sounds like a line somebody would serve somebody. I don't know if you're good enough for me. I've got an EGOT.
Right.
Dolly Parton is Miley Cyrus's godmother.
Heck yeah.
Henry is Prince Harry's official first name.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how they got Harry from Henry either.
Call him
Largest
Harry.
country.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the largest country. It's Russia.
Oh, it's right.
Is Harry short for Henry?
No.
It is.
I
It
thought
is?
Harry was like short for Howard or like
What
That's an
about Hank?
H-E.
or Harrow.
Who do you know named Harold?
Harold. That would make sense if that was a Harry.
Yeah.
Harold is better, bro.
Huh.
Yeah, I know.
I thought short for Henry is Hank.
What?
That makes sense.
That doesn't, though, because you're going H-A and Henry's H-E.
I think it's weird that there needs to be a short for Henry. It's already
that's
very
true.
short.
It is pretty short.
It's literally the same amount of syllables as Harry.
I used to know a guy. Yeah, it really is. Huh.
He just likes when people say Prince Harry.
But you could say Prince
Henry.
Henry.
Henry's pretty nice.
Henry. I like Henry.
Hello, Prince Henry. It's still got the same kind of ring to it.
Kinda.
Funny.
I don't know. That's weird.
Interesting.
Either
Kayla,
way.
congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
You did it.
Congrats.
And also, it's time for your shot at a trip.
Kayla's a multitasker.
Yeah, what are you doing, Kayla?
That's how she's an entrepreneur.
Definitely.
What are you doing, though?
We're trying to find out.
It's me driving to work while she's sitting in the passenger seat.
Got it. All right.
There's a lot of road work going on, so like I'm hitting these like metal plates and it's like bouncing.
Okay. And who are you?
I'm a husband.
What's your name?
Going to slave away. I'm Jack. I'm going to slave away out of 9 to 5 until we can actually get out of that.
Oh, well, thank you. Nice to meet you, Jack. All right.
Oh, that was so funny.
It's your shot at the Jubal Show's Trip to the Caribbean, a 4-day, 3-night vacation for 2 to any Sandals resort with locations in Curacao, Jamaica, the Bahamas, including round-trip airfare. All you have to do is go to thejubalshow.com/sandals and enter the keyword fun.
Ooh.
F-U-N. Fun.
The way he looks when he says it.
It just sounds funny.
Funsies.
It looks like he's having fun.
I am. Enter the keyword fun at thejubalshow.com/sandals right now. Madison is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Brent. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Madison, how long has it been since you heard from Brent?
So it's been 9 days.
And who's counting?
Yeah.
All right, 9 days. That's definitely a long time. Have you tried to reach out to him?
I have. I've texted, I've tried to call, but, nothing.
Okay, well, why don't you tell us about your date?
Okay, so the date was amazing. We went to a wine tasting on a rooftop, and, we both wanted to, do something a little extra, and I like to feel like the main character, so... Yeah, it's totally delivered.
Okay.
Awesome.
And did he make you feel like the main character?
He did. Yeah, we actually even had this super cute Hallmark movie moment. And yeah, we both reached for the same glass and, we had a nice laugh about it. He laughed, guys. It was really cute.
It does feel good when you make the person that you're on a date with laugh. Yeah, for sure.
Right? Yeah, I think he was enjoying himself. We had great conversation. The whole night was really fun. And then, he walked me to my car and he kissed me on the cheek, which I thought was very gentlemanly and very romantic.
Yeah.
Then he was like, tonight was surprisingly awesome. Also, real talk, I kind of loved it.
Because he had like attitude with it, or maybe he just, you exceeded his expectations in a really good way.
Yeah, like I liked that he was kind of, I don't know, just kind of like playing with me, like joking around. Like we had good banter. It was just really sweet.
Okay. Well, why do you think that he could be ghosting you? Did something happen on the date that was kind of like awkward or rude that wasn't surprisingly the word?
Well, so this is going to sound bad. I get it, but I do have a personalized license plate on my car.
Okay.
Ooh, what does it say?
So it says princess, without the vowels. PRNCSS.
Oh, it's cute.
Okay.
It's super cute, right?
Main character.
Super, really cute pink convertible mini. And I was like, this is great.
So why do you think that would be the problem?
I don't know. Like maybe it threw him off. He stared at it for like a solid 30 seconds before getting in his Uber. So maybe he thought I was like spoiled or something, but come on, it's cute. It's ironic,
Maybe if he doesn't have a sense of humor, maybe he did think that you were saying, look at me, I'm high maintenance.
Right. It's possible. Are you high maintenance?
Am I high maintenance? No, I'm not high maintenance.
Okay. We'll see if we can help you out. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you, and then get you a second date if you still want one, okay? Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Madison is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by Brent. So we're about to call Brent and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Madison, why don't you tell us about your situation one more time real quick?
For sure. So we went on this fabulous date. We went to like a super cute rooftop bar, had a bunch of really, really yummy drinks. Super flirty. He was amazing. And then he walked me back to the car like a total gentleman. And he kissed me on the cheek. And then he kind of stared at my license plate, which says princess, on my super cute mini. And I don't know if that threw him off or what, but it's now been 9 days. I know, who's counting? But I haven't heard anything.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, please. Let's do this.
And you think it might be because he thinks you're high maintenance?
I mean, maybe, but I don't know why you would think that.
All right.
Not the princess license plate. Right.
Yeah, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, Brent. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going? Why am I on the radio?
Have you ever listened to the show before?
I have, but I mean, that doesn't explain it for me. What's going on?
Okay.
Fair.
We do a segment on our show that's called the first date follow-up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're getting ghosted. So we got an email about you from somebody.
Please don't say it's Princess Madison.
Are you ghosting her?
It is Princess Madison. Are you talking about her license plate that says princess on it?
God. All right. Look, Madison is super sweet, beautiful, funny, and deeply committed to referring to herself in the third person.
Oh, really?
Not just, yeah, and it's not just Madison, but always Princess Madison. I mean, it was crazy. Like, at first I thought it was a joke, but she kept saying it. She kept being like, be right back, Princess Mads has to run and tinkle. At that point, I was just like,
did she really?
Allowing myself to be, oh my, yes, over and over. Princess Mads has got to take another sip of this delicious wine. Princess Mads loves this little napkin. It was, I mean, I thought it was a joke, and I just started to like, I accepted what it was and allowed myself to just kind of be entertained. But I mean, that was it.
Maybe she kept doing it because you were laughing and she thought, oh, cute. This makes him laugh. Princess Mads is funny.
I mean, even if that was it, like it was relentless. It was all night. And she referred to her car as her royal carriage. But like, unironically, she meant it.
Are you sure she meant it?
We were literally in the parking garage. She spun, pointed to the car and said, there she is, Princess Madison's royal chariot. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it? Are you kidding me?
Hey, Brent, that's Madison. She's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Come on.
Oh God, she's here.
Look,
she is.
I thought we had vibes, Brent. Like, you kissed me. You even said, like, you thought it was surprisingly awesome.
Keyword surprisingly, yeah. I didn't expect to be on a date with a full Disney character. I mean, you corrected the sommelier and said, actually, Princess Madison prefers her whites chilled, not her attitude. Like, what does that even mean?
That really stood out to you,
yes. Huh? Okay, it's called having a personality. Look, sorry I'm not some boring girl who goes on dates and acts normal. You said you liked that I was fun.
Fun is great. Referring to yourself in the third person like you're narrating your own Barbie movie, that was slightly less great.
Wow. Okay, you're the only person that has ever had a problem with my big personality. So this is actually starting to sound like a you thing and not me.
Oh.
Like, did you not get enough
attention? Maybe I'm the only person
from
who's
it?
ever said it.
Okay. Well, maybe I didn't stroke your ego enough. Princess Madison is usually the star, so that sounds like that's what the problem was for you.
Do you even know? Do you even hear yourself that you just did it again? You guys understand what I'm saying, right?
She sounds like a good time.
A good time to watch on TV, not someone to like hang out with. I felt crazy. I felt like I was being pranked.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I mean, listen, as much as I have appreciated the princess show, I think I would absolutely lose my mind if I had to spend another few hours with just me and the princess.
Show. Just because I have high self-esteem and have a lot of things.
You have a delusional self-esteem.
A delusional self-esteem. Okay, sir. You know what? Ask me if I want a second date. Go ahead.
I don't need to know. I don't need to know because I don't want one.
Brent, would you like a second date with Madison? We'll pay for it.
You'll pay for it?
Yeah.
No, for sure not.
Man.
Madison, would you like a second date with Brent? We'll pay for it.
Yeah. He's just going to make it all about him. And, I'm good. I'm good.
Princess Madison out. Do you have, is your driver running the carriage tonight, or do you have those mice that turn into horses? How are you riding your own vehicle, or do you have your royal entourage taking you?
Very clever, Brent. Good job. You know your fairy tales.
Thank you so much.
Did Daddy read you before bedtime?
All right. Now you're kind of petulant. At first you thought it was funny, but you're obviously just crazy.
That was funny.
No, I'm not crazy. You're crazy. You don't know what
you called in. You're the one who wanted to do this on the radio.
Yeah, because you know what? I thought you were worth it, but clearly you're not. Clearly you're a loser.
Not your Prince Charming,
and I deserve a prince. Exactly, not my Prince Charming.
Well, anyone you marry, you'll be a prince because you're a princess. That's how it works, right? They turn into one. It's part of the deal with the marriage. Cool. I wish you so much luck. You're gonna have a great time. I'll watch the show when it airs, but that's about as close as I'm gonna get to you.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, no second date, Madison, but it sounds like you're fine with it.
I want to watch that show too.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Jackson is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a girl named Cameron. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him. But first, Jackson, how long has it been since you heard from Cameron?
Been a few days. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
How'd the day go?
I honestly think the date went pretty well. We just went to go get coffee at this local coffee place, and we were having a lot of fun. Just over coffee that we just had to go somewhere to get breakfast too. And so we got some bagels, and then from a place that actually she had heard about from her friend. And then we went for a walk, and then we had a good time. We even ended on a kiss.
Well, is there anything that happened in that time that you think might be kind of the reason why she's not hitting you back?
I mean, I've been thinking about it, and I feel like because at one point during the day, it was going well, but at one point I talked about my ex for a minute. She did ask about my ex, any ex I had, and how it ended. So that's
so it's
why
not like you just started crying and brought her up out of the blue.
No, nothing like that. I didn't bring it up like voluntarily like that. Like she asked, but I wasn't sure if like maybe I went in like too deep about it, and I basically talked about how like we were just not a good fit. And she broke it off, and it was, just like not really like a great relationship, and maybe that's why I feel like I'm getting ghosted here. Like I'm afraid of like this might be another one of those relationships, and I'm hoping not, because like I said, first date, great time.
Did you call your ex crazy?
No.
Okay.
I remain as civil as possible, about it.
That can always be a tough one. If someone's like, yeah, they're just nuts. They're just so crazy. All of them are crazy. Every single one I've had.
Right. And we're supposed to see that as a big red flag.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering.
That's basically it.
Did you talk about your ex before or after you guys kissed?
It was before. I only mentioned it for like a minute, and that was it. It's not like it wasn't like it became like a big topic of conversation throughout the date.
Did you kiss her or did she kiss you?
We both kind of just like leaned in and
it was a moment.
Kissed each other. It was a moment. Okay. Yeah.
Did she eat too many bagels and have to run home? But that wouldn't explain why she's ghosting.
Yeah. It's only been a few days. Maybe she's not ghosting. She's just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. Like I said, like things like were just like going well, and I don't know. Maybe it was like the cologne I was wearing or something like that. But I hope it wasn't that.
Were you wearing terrible cologne?
No. I say it's a pretty good brand. It wasn't anything like like Axe body spray or like Ed Hardy or something like that.
Honestly, Axe smells delicious.
Axe is good, actually. Yeah, it really is good.
Yeah, I'll get up in those pits if you got Axe on, but this isn't about me.
All right, well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. Then we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow up next. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Jackson is on the phone, and Jackson is getting ghosted by Cameron, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date if he still wants one. Before we call her, though, Jackson, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Basically, I went on a date with this girl named Cameron, and it started out as coffee, but then we ended up getting breakfast, and then it turned into taking a walk, and then it actually ended with a nice kiss. This all happened like on the first date. And it went really, really well, in my opinion.
And you haven't heard anything from her since?
No.
And you think it could be because you talked about your ex?
Possibly, yes.
All right. You ready for us to call her?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Cameron, please?
This is Cameron.
Hey, Cameron, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Cameron. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, my God. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's
sweet.
up?
Sounds like you...
Learned something.
Maybe. I'm not sure yet. It sounds like you at least listen to the show, though.
So thank you.
Yeah, I love it. What's up? Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
What's up is that we got an email about you from somebody because you're ghosting them.
What?
This is a first date follow-up, the segment that we do. That
oh, my God.
If you ghost somebody, they can email us and ask why you're ignoring them.
Yes, I've heard it before.
Okay. Well, who do you think
oh, my God.
would email us?
Oh, my God. No way. Jackson?
Yes,
Okay,
it is Jackson.
Oh, my God.
He really liked your date and is confused why you're ghosting him.
Oh, my God. I'm so embarrassed right now.
Are you ghosting him?
No, I wouldn't even call it ghosting him. Oh, my God.
You're not ghosting him?
I wasn't really ghosting him, but I mean, after this, I might. Oh,
no,
my God.
Don't let this influence that.
Well, why aren't you talking to him then?
Oh, my God. I'm so, overwhelmed. Okay. I'm not really ghosting him. I mean, we went on a date, one date a couple of days ago, 3 days ago.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, my God. I'm just so, I just don't believe it. Okay. Honestly, he was really cute. We went for coffee, and we were hitting it off pretty great. We had breakfast. I just felt like he got very clingy, and before by the afternoon, and he was already telling me he loved me.
Oh,
on the first date?
On the first date, it was a long morning, but still, it was just like we were at the park. It was just too much in one day, I think. And that was probably the reason why I haven't called him, because I didn't say I love you back.
Well, you said I love you?
Yeah, was it I love you or like I love this or I love talking to you? Was it really I love you?
Listen, it was just supposed to be coffee, and we started like really being, he's very charismatic and very charming. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, he was just like very like flattering and, oh, you're beautiful. And then I love your hair turned into, I heard I love you. And I don't want to sound conceited, but it really was like too much. Like super clingy.
Well, on a first date to say I love you.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh my God, Jackson, I'm so sorry, dude. You did say that.
Oh, that's right. You know the first date follow-ups. Yes, Jackson is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Hi, Cameron. I didn't say I love you.
Yes, you did.
No, I was saying, like, I love your shoes. I was complimenting you on your shoes.
No, we were walking and you were literally, like, looked into my eyes and you were like, I think I love you or something like that. You literally said that. It had nothing to do with my shoes.
No. I was complimenting you on your shoes and like your looks. I was just talking about like the things that I love about you, and I thought because things were going so well. I mean, I didn't think I was, I didn't mean for it to like sound like that, but I wasn't saying like I love you,
Yeah, and that right there is just weird. Like, why do you love my shoes and like my outfit? It was just like the things you love about me. Like, how can you love anything about me? You don't even know me. You don't know me.
Okay, well, the thing is, I thought we were having a really good time throughout the date and, just adding more things to do and it was going on. And I was really enjoying that. And I loved all the things about you, like, like your personality and how like, you're easy to talk to. And yeah, I can understand why you might think that would lead to me saying, like, I love you, but I didn't specifically say I love you. I didn't say that, but I was loving.
Oh my God, just stop saying that. Just stop saying it, please. It's like really creeping me out. Just you said it like 70 times.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't say that then. Next time I'll say it. I'll mean it. But
do you see what you're doing? You're like making me uncomfortable. Stop saying I love you. This is probably why your ex left you.
Oh. Okay, why are you bringing my ex into this? Please don't do that, okay? I was not saying I love you, okay?
I think sometimes people react to the word love differently. For some people, it's a scary word. For others, it's a comforting word. So maybe this is kind of where you guys are on different pages. And some people can say it freely. Some people can't.
Cameron, would you like to go on another date with Jackson? We'll pay for it.
I mean, I would say I love you if I knew him, but I don't know him. That's not fair. And vice versa. I mean, again, I don't think I want to go on a date with someone who's going to fall in love with me so quickly.
I was just saying I love your shoes and I love your personality as well. I wasn't saying I love you like that in the way that you're saying. I'll tell you what, if you agree to a second date, then I promise I won't use that word ever.
Oh my God. But you see what I mean? You sound so clingy. Just like, I don't know.
I mean, it's also kind of nice. He just really likes you.
He likes you, though.
Okay, well, I don't know, maybe. What do you guys think?
I think you should give it another shot.
Yeah, he is kind of nice. Okay.
I really appreciate that.
Well, there you go, Jackson.
Yay.
You got a second date.
Jackson, scream out, I love it.
Good luck, you guys. Love you both.
Good luck.
Jubal's first date follow-up. First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Ava is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she went on a date with a guy named Justin, but now she's getting ghosted, so in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Ava, how long has it been since you heard from Justin?
Oh my God, it's been like a couple of weeks. And, I've actually been reaching out to him. And the first time I reached out to him, he said, have a good day. And then I never heard anything back from him.
Okay, so you reached out to him again after the have a good day?
No, I mean, like, it feels like really weird to keep reaching out to this guy, especially if his only response is have a good day.
Yeah.
I'm worried it's like making me feel really desperate, but at the same time, I really thought we had something. I thought we really connected, and I don't know. I guess just at like one point during our date, I was talking about my job and, you know, how thankful I was to have my job. And I accidentally called my boss attractive. And I'm wondering if maybe that was like a red flag for him. But I didn't mean it in that way. And if that's how he took it, I'm honestly very mortified at that.
Okay. Well, that sounds a little bit juicy. Can we go backwards, though, and talk about how we got to that point? Like, how was your date other than that?
Oh, my God. All right. Well, so obviously had a great time. And, you know, I was just thinking the whole time, like, basically, we started out at happy hour, which a lot of my friends said that wasn't the correct way to go. But, you know, I just had a good feeling about him. And, you know, the funny thing is he's got a great sense of humor. He's athletic. Like, we played pickleball. And it was like, I'd never played before. So it was really fun to have him kind of teaching me the ropes. And
you played on your date?
I was like, yeah.
Was that for happy hour?
Well, basically, we played pickleball and then went to happy hours. So it felt like, yeah. But, you know, the thing is after a while, I was concerned that was all that there was with us, just like kind of going to a bar and hanging out. Because, you know, we did some shots and we danced. He showed me how to play darts. You know, we shared a bowl of peanuts. And eventually we did go back to his place where things got a little, you know, heated. And I haven't been with anyone in a really long time, so I'm worried I also may have just misread the signals.
Okay.
I guess I'm just worried that, you know, going back to his place after kind of a first date maybe gave him an idea that that's really all I was looking for. And I kind of thought I was putting it out there that I was looking for a little bit more. So, yeah, maybe going to his place afterwards was not the best example for me to, you know, try to make it work with a guy like this. And maybe that's why he's ghosting me, is if I'm coming on too strong and he's under the impression that all I wanted was a quick hookup. I don't know. It's just, I just feel so uncomfortable. I really want to go back and spend some time with him. I felt like we had a really good time, but now I feel awkward just trying to check in with him.
At what point in all of that did it come out that you thought your boss was hot?
Oh my God, this is embarrassing. Basically, I was connected to my boss in such a way. I live with him, okay? I'm a nanny, so I actually live with my boss. They actually kind of like hooked us up and, you know, told us that we should meet up. And, you know, my boss even told Justin that like I was a really cool person to spend time with and that I was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think he even told Justin that I was really cute. So again, I'm worried that was like another red flag for Justin. So I do think maybe the fact that I may have accidentally just said I thought he was cute, you know, after we were talking about how we were hooked up by him, that was, you know, definitely something that made him uncomfortable. And you know what? The thing is as soon as I said that out loud, I realized it was totally the wrong thing to say. And I tried to kind of like backtrack a little bit, but I think that made him even more uncomfortable.
Okay. We'll see if we can figure it out for you. Okay. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Get your first date follow up next. Right in the middle of today's first date follow up. If you're just joining us, Ava is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by Justin. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But before we do that, Ava, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
So basically, I'm a nanny, which means I live with my employer. And my employer actually kind of set me up with this guy, Justin, who's like really fun and kind of amazing. And I thought our first date went really well. You know, we played some sports. We went to a bar. He actually showed me how to play darts, really intimate. And I may have accidentally, while we were talking about my boss who set us up, I may have actually said that I thought my boss was really hot. And yeah, then after that, he stopped reaching out to me, and I actually made the effort to reach out to him. And all he said to me was, have a good day. And I never heard anything after that.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Justin, please?
This is Justin. Who's this?
Hi, Justin. How are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Justin. The show's here, too. My name's Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
I'm
Good. What do you guys need?
We got an email about you from somebody, and so we need to call you.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. What that is if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, that person can have us email you and ask why you're ghosting them.
Okay. All right. That sounds interesting. Do I know this person, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you went out on a date with them, and now you're not talking to them. Do you have any idea who that would be?
Oh, my goodness. Ava, maybe?
Yes, it is Ava.
Good guess.
Ava emailed us, told us about your date, and is wondering why you're not calling her back.
Oh, no. I mean, she was awesome. We had an incredible time, but, just a couple of red flags are starting to pop up. Like, we went out on a date. I took her to play some pickleball, and then we went to a bar afterwards. And when we got to the bar, I mean, I don't know if she maybe doesn't go out a whole lot or, she, was just blowing off some steam. But, I mean, she was, like, really crazy. I mean, I'm talking, like, shot after shot and dancing with almost everybody in the bar and grinding, like, even, like, kind of grinding when the bartender was kind of, like, walking by, bringing, like, some glasses by, like, almost kind of, like, grinding against him and just super flirtatious. Don't get me wrong, she was cool with me the whole time too. It wasn't like she was just blowing me off, but it was seemed like she hadn't been out in like years or something. It was just a weird vibe, and it was just like super, I don't know her that well, and so it was kind of shocking, because as the day progressed, and especially as the drinks kept flowing, she kept getting a little more crazier and crazier, and we had a blast. I mean, when we went back to my place afterwards, and everything was great, and it was just, I was like, man, if this is like this on our first time out, what's it going to be like? We've been going out for a few months, so I just got, like I said, red flags were just popping up a little bit, and so it just kind of got me a little concerned.
So she was that wasted, huh?
I mean, she wasn't like falling over like drunk, but I mean, she was definitely pretty boisterous and, like I said, super flirtatious, and that may be her personality. And again, she was super cool with it. It wasn't like she was ignoring me or something, but she definitely wasn't ignoring anybody in the whole place that night.
Well, thank you for telling us, man. I appreciate it. Also, I'll let you know that Ava is actually on the phone and has been listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Justin. Ava here.
Hey, Ava, what's up? How are you?
Well, honestly, I'm really embarrassed by this whole situation, and I'm actually extremely sorry. I guess I just didn't realize I was coming across that way.
I mean, I love having a good time, and I love getting crazy and blowing off steam because we all need to do that. But it was, you were like, grinding up against the bartender. You were like, I felt like you were flirting with everybody in the place that night. And, I was just, it was kind of shocking to see from my point of view,
I was grinding on the bartender. Like, I don't even remember that, honestly.
You remember where the dance floor, it was back by where they get the new glasses.
I don't remember the dance floor.
Oh my goodness. That night you sure remember the dance floor, let's put it that way, as did about everybody else in the place that was dancing with you that night, because you pretty much danced with anybody that was down to dance with you that night. You were ready.
That sounds fun.
I don't remember any of that. And honestly, I guess I don't even really remember how much I drank that night.
Is this like a normal, like when you go out, I mean, do you get that hammered like every single time you go out?
Justin, honestly, I haven't really been out like that in so long. And I must have just not even realized I was really pent up and just kind of went crazy. And oh my God, I can't believe you actually remember me grinding up on just the bartender and doing shots like on and off. I'm really normally not like that, Justin. I may have just been like really nervous again. Like it's just been so long since I've been out and I've, even dated that I definitely was nervous that night. I guess maybe I just tried to compensate, by, having a little to drink and maybe letting loose and, reflecting back on that was probably not the best course of action for me.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I had a great time too, and my whole thing was, I was just worried, like, what happens the next time we go out, or if we go to another club, or we go to a friend's party? I mean, is it like every time when there's alcohol around, is this going to be like a big issue? And I just, that's the kind of thing I worry about, moving forward if we end up, continuing this relationship.
All right. I actually really understand exactly where you're coming from, but I just, in full honesty, that's not behavior that I do all the time. I'm a better person than that. I hold myself to a higher standard. So it's just like, I really guess, just thinking back on that night, I don't even recognize myself. And more importantly, I don't recognize or remember half the things I did.
Well, Justin, would you like to go on another date with Ava then? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, I had such a great time, and I really do like you a lot. And again, I was just trying to look, a few months down the line, if we start, especially when I start bringing you around family and friends and possibly even family. And, if you said this is kind of a one-off type incident, I mean, I'll take your word for it. And I think I'd be down to go out again if you're into it.
I mean, I would really love to, have a second date. And more importantly, I cannot wait to party and grind up against your mom.
Oh, my goodness.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Michaela is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Jason. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Michaela, how long has it been since you heard from Jason?
It's been 2 weeks. We had been talking very regularly before that, so this is not common for us to go days without talking like this.
Did you try to talk to him?
Yeah, I mean, so I texted him after our date, and he sent me a one-word response and then nothing. I was like, "How was your day?" And he was like, "Good." And I was like, "Sick."
That always feels like a middle finger. After you ask somebody a question and all you get back is good. Well, how was the date though? Was the date good?
Amazing.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it lasted for ever.
It was a long date?
It was. We did a lot of different things. So we met at the mall, which at first I was like, this is a little weird, but it was because he'd coordinated with the pet store to let us play with the puppies.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's cool.
Yes. They never do that, but I guess he knows the owner or the manager or something. And I was like, oh, okay. So I felt very special, and I got to play with the puppies, and I love puppies. And so that was wonderful. And we just cuddled with puppies and talked for the longest time. And yeah, and he is so cute with the puppies. And then we went to the Cheesecake Factory, which is one of my favorite because I'm obsessed with the avocado egg rolls, genuinely. Then we were, we'd finished eating, and he was like, I really don't want to say goodbye yet. I'm not really ready for it to end. And he's like, I have a couple of errands to run over at Target. There's a few things I need to get. Would you want to go with me? Is that weird? And I was like, no, I would love to go with you to Target. Thank you.
Wait, so you hit puppies, the Cheesecake Factory, and Target all on one date?
So you guys are married already.
Right? I was like, this is beautiful. And you can tell a lot by a person, what they get when they go to Target and how they do the Target experience. And I was very impressed by what he got. He was getting message surface cleaner. So obviously he likes to keep things really clean. And that's important, because a lot of guys don't clean. And he bought toilet paper. Which so I was like, okay, so he feels comfortable around me, and he gets good toilet paper, which a lot of guys I feel get really cheap, scratchy toilet paper, and you're I never want to go to the bathroom when I'm over at your house, and he got really nice, very soft toilet paper, and so I was like,
that's
okay,
nice.
okay, he takes care of himself,
yeah.
Okay. But then after Target, it kind of felt like he was rushed. He was like, oh, I really gotta go back home. I really need to check on my dog, which I totally understand. But then it kind of felt like he was trying to get away from me. And he took me to my car that was back at the mall. But I just kind of felt like he was like something changed, and maybe he was ready to I don't know, get out of there, which made me feel like maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I messed something up. I was kind of ribbing him and teasing him a bit. And when we got back to the car, I was kind of teasing him about
the soft toilet paper, and it was I was trying to be like flirty and cute and like jokey, and I'm like worried that it like came across like demeaning or like weird or mean or.
Well, what did you say? I'm like, how would it become demeaning?
Well, I was just like, Sweetie needs extra soft for his extra cute bum bum. Oh. And I was trying to be cutesy, and sometimes it hits and sometimes you miss the mark, and now I'm like, and then that was kind of when he was like, yeah, I really need to get back and check on my dog, and I was like, yeah, I feel that, maybe, but I don't feel like that warrants, like, completely ghosting me. Like, obviously we had so much fun for such a long time that I'm just like, okay, so I said one stupid thing. Like, I'm going to say a lot of stupid things. Don't let the one stupid thing ruin it.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Michaela is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by Jason, so we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Michaela, why don't you refresh our memory on your date with Jason?
I mean, we had an amazing date. We played with puppies. We had amazing avocado egg rolls at the Cheesecake Factory. And then we went and wandered the aisles of Target. And I mean, like, it doesn't get better than that.
Right.
Yeah.
And the only thing you can think of that he's not calling you back is because of what?
I teased him about his toilet paper selection. And I said that he needed extra soft toilet paper for his extra cute bum bum. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Yeah. He says that's why. I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah. I mean, you told him he had an extra cute bum bum. He should like that.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
I can't believe I said it, and then now I can't believe that I've had to repeat it for the world. I'm like, oh God, everybody knows.
Okay, are you ready for us to call him?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jason, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Jason, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Jason. The show's here. I'm Nina, also on it.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hi. What can I do for you guys?
Have you ever listened to the show before?
No, I have not. But you know what? Actually, I have seen your clips on TikTok. So I haven't listened, actually, but I've seen a couple clips.
That's dope. Okay, well, congratulations. You're on the show. We do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, that person can ask us to call you and ask why you're ghosting. So, are you ghosting anybody?
Okay. Yeah, I see where this is going. Look, yeah, I am. I'm ghosting a girl who is she's a bit of a klepto. So that's kind of the big crux of it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Are you talking about Michaela?
Yeah, I was going to see if we could clarify.
Yeah. Okay, I am. Let me just kind of explain. So we went to Target, and she only had a purse, so I saw what she was carrying, and she was right next to me the whole time. We got into the car, and she had this huge thing of Orbit gum that she offered me, and I said, "Where did she get that from?" And she said, "Oh, I bought it." And I am absolutely positive she did not buy anything in the Target. I'm almost positive she shoplifted it, and I'm not cool with that. Because I mean, how do I know that you're not gonna give me like stolen goods for my birthday or something? You
think she shoplifted?
She absolutely did. She absolutely took it with her.
Well, how do you know?
But it seemed because she didn't pay for it. She stood next to me when I checked out and walked out with me. She's like, "Oh yeah, I bought it." I'm like, "No, you didn't. You just took it." So listen, that was her explanation, and I don't like people that lie. I don't like people that shoplift. I think that's weird. It's a stick of gum. So I don't know. It made me feel weird. I don't want to go on a date with. Is she on?
I can guarantee you that I did pay for that.
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Jason.
Oh my God, is this?
Yeah, that's Michaela. She's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Great. You know what? I'm actually glad she's on the phone because I think that this will probably steer her away from a life of crime. This will probably make her maybe a little more embarrassed
about, her conduct the first time you meet somebody. I'm kind of surprised you didn't make off with a puppy when we were, hanging out.
You should be embarrassed by your conduct. Like, you're just assuming that I stole it, but maybe you were just a little too busy paying attention to your fancy toilet paper to notice that I went and bought some gum.
No, I'm not. You were attached at the hip to me basically the entire time, following me around like a puppy, actually. So I did not see you go to a checkout or anything.
You know what? Let me look through it. I'm sure I have a receipt. I have the freaking Target app. So even if I don't have a physical copy, I know I will have it in the Target app.
It actually would be better if you just admitted that you took it, because I think that it's at this point you're kind of just denying, and it's not really making you any more appealing to me. Yeah.
Jason?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, I did. I found it, and I found the physical copy, so you don't think that I bought it on a different day if I send you the app. So I'm going to send you a picture of this right now, you twit.
Okay.
So you're sending him a picture of the receipt?
A twit.
Yeah.
I'm so devastated. She called me a twit. I don't know how I'm ever going to recover from this, really. I don't know how I'm going to recover from this. She just called me a twit.
Yes, I did.
What a loser.
Your
oh my God, what a loser. I guess I'm a twit. I'm a twit, guys. You call me a twit. That is...
Yes.
I've never been called a twit before. That's crazy.
Check your messages right now. Come on. I'm waiting.
I mean, it's like you're going to feel bad if the receipt really does prove it.
Yeah. Look at your text.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm wrong. I do see it here.
So the receipt does say that she bought it?
Yeah, it does. But, yeah, all right. Well, look, I'm wrong, and when you're wrong, you admit you're wrong. So I am sorry about that. I really was convinced, obviously, because, when you're convinced, you stick to your convictions.
But why did you jump to that?
Because I really did not remember a single instance where she was not next to me, and I didn't remember seeing her pay for it. So the reasoning was there. So I am sorry. I was wrong. Totally admit that.
A lot of things.
You don't think she's a thief now?
No, she's not a thief. Sorry.
Okay.
What a roller coaster.
That was a little extreme.
Jason, would you like to go on another date with Michaela? Then we'll pay for it.
I actually would. Because
what?
You would?
She's very cute, and I am very sorry about that. When I really believe something, I go in hard on it, and that was definitely a misstep by me. But I would like another chance, because I am sorry about that. And up until that thing kind of sent me down a rabbit hole, I was having a really nice time. I really enjoyed, getting to know her and, go to Target and kind of just walk around and have a nice time and bop around with, puppies and whatnot. She probably told you about it, but we had a great time. I brought her to a pet store, and it was fun. And I would like to see her again. And I would be bummed if if this was what ruined it, some stupid
accusing her of being a thief. Yeah, it's already jumping to the worst case scenario. Oh,
okay,
man.
well, Michaela, would you like to go on a date with him still?
I would like to see him again, because I did think he was really cool, but you have to give people the benefit of the doubt before you jump to conclusions and call them something like a thief. That is a very far leap to make, especially for somebody that you just met. So I am willing to give you a second chance if you are willing to be, I don't know, I guess a little bit more open-minded and give people grace.
Absolutely. And again, I really am sorry, and I really appreciate the second chance. I really do, actually. So thank you.
Okay. Great. Well, you got a second date. Congratulations, Michaela. And Jason, she's not a thief now.
Yay.
Yeah, so dumb. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Almost time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on our own Victoria Ramirez in an orange, brown, and nude-colored game of trivia for all the trivia glory. Also, speaking of fall being here and all those fall-tastic neutral colors, don't get caught in last year's There's a Bit of a Hard Nip-in-the-Air fashion. Macy's has got you covered, literally, with a $100 gift card to Macy's, because not only are they here to hook you up for You versus Victoria, they're also here to help with all of your fall fashion needs. Shop in-store or at Macy's.com. And if you want that gift card, and if you want to play Victoria, I almost said beat Victoria,
Easy there.
call us 888-343-1061. You can also DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com. And now let's get Victoria's brain stretched out and ready to go with a few quick questions.
Okay.
Victoria, what is the big prize that The Jubal Show is giving away?
A trip to Jamaica.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was your favorite drink that you had when the show was in Jamaica together?
Ooh. It's not a banana smoothie, but
Bad Monkey.
That was called?
No, it's a dirty banana.
Dirty banana.
I'm sorry, Nina threw me off right there.
That's what I've been calling it the whole time, though, is Bad Monkeys. But those dirty bananas are so good.
Nothing to do with the monkey.
If you win the trip, get a dirty banana.
So good. I'm watching this show. I think that's why I confuse it.
When can people listening to this win that trip to Paradise, Victoria?
During Nina's What's Trending.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got that correct. So
Yeah, I
watch
did.
out. Victoria's on fire today. You versus Victoria is coming up next.
Good morning. Can I take your order? Can I get a tall chai?
A large black coffee.
A what?
Large black coffee.
Do you mean a venti?
No, I mean a large.
He means a venti. Yeah, the biggest one you got. Venti is large.
No, venti is 20.
Danny.
Yeah, large is large. In fact, tall is large, and grande is Spanish for large. Venti's the only one that doesn't mean large. It's also the only one that's Italian. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
It's time for You versus Victoria, America's favorite game show.
Yeah.
Your chance to take on Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia for a $100 Macy's gift card. And let's meet today's contestant for You versus Victoria, Dakota. What's up, Dakota?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. Are you ready to take on Victoria? Do you think you have what it takes?
I'm ready to forget everything I've ever known all of a sudden.
That's the most accurate way to describe the game. So it always happens. All right, Victoria, are you ready to forget what you've thought you've always known?
Yes, I am. Jubal, I do it on a daily basis, and I'm ready to do it again.
All right, we're sending Victoria out of the studio.
That's funny.
And while she leaves, Dakota, the game is played like this. You have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and Victoria has to beat you outright to win, okay?
All right.
She's outside. The door is closed. She's making faces at me through the glass. And here we go, Dakota. Your time starts now.
What is the coldest planet in our solar system?
Ooh, Uranus?
What planet orbits the sun on its side?
Can you repeat that?
What planet orbits the sun on its side?
Ooh, Saturn?
What planet has 27 moons? There's a theme here.
Neptune?
Voyager 2 in 1986 visited what planet?
Mars?
What planet has a small ring around it? A small red ring around it.
Also Saturn?
All right. We're going to see if Victoria can get through this without saying Uranus for every single one.
That is what has happened. That's why I did
Is
this.
going to be the difficult part for her. Good, Victoria. Come on in. Okay. And while Victoria gets settled, Dakota, what's something you would like the world to know today?
Well, I wouldn't have ever have heard of you guys if it wasn't for my beautiful wife, Anel. So shout out to her. Yeah, thank you guys for being awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you to her and thank you to you.
And thank you for being a good listener.
Yeah.
To her.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, to her. Thank you.
Thank you.
She sounds awesome.
All right, Victoria is in studio. Her headphones are on. And this, Victoria, might be the toughest You versus Victoria you've ever played. I'm not even over-exaggerating.
I feel like you're always over-exaggerating.
No, I think he's pretty on point with this one.
You're not going to be competing against Dakota as much as you're going to be competing against yourself.
Yeah.
Why you gotta put it like that?
Because it's true.
30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. And you have to beat Dakota outright to win. And Dakota, you can tell her when to go. Godspeed, Victoria.
Why you got...
Ready, set, go.
What is the coldest planet in our solar system? In the solar system.
Uranus!
What planet orbits the sun on its side?
What?
What planet orbits the sun on its side?
Uranus!
What planet has 27 moons?
Uranus.
Voyager 2 in in 1986 visited what planet? What planet has a small red ring around it?
Saturn?
All right, got that in on time. Let's get the answers now with our scoreboard. Uranus Brad.
Dakota got 1 correct. Victoria got 4 correct.
Oh my goodness. What?
It almost wasn't fair to Dakota. because This was kind of rigged. And that Uranus is Victoria's favorite planet.
You deserve this one.
Yeah, you do deserve. You put in a lot of work to get this round.
I feel like I have.
I will say Dakota gets extra points for pronouncing the planet correctly.
Yes.
What do you mean I say it right? How do you say it, Dakota?
I like how you snapped out of it for Saturn real quick. Dakota, you didn't officially beat Victoria, but you do get a $100 gift card to Macy's just for playing, though.
Well, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, appreciate you. Let's get the answers now with Nina.
Can I just say that all of the answers were Uranus?
Uranus?
No, it's true. We'll go over it. Coldest planet, Uranus. The planet that orbits the sun on its side, Uranus. The planet that has 27 moons, Uranus. Voyager 2 in 86 visited Uranus. And the planet with a small red ring around it, Uranus.
I really thought it was Saturn is the thing.
Uranus has a red ring around it?
Yeah, it's one of the only other planets that has a tiny little ring. You can't really see it in a telescope or anything.
What's the other ones?
Saturn. But did you know that we're not going to be able to see Saturn's rings anymore soon?
Why not?
Why?
It's turning, so it's not going to be able to be viewable from Earth in about 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the only red ring is able to see is the ring around Uranus. Thanks for playing, Dakota.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on.
Yeah, man.
Dakota, you're so cool.
We play you versus Victoria the same time
I feel bad he was a part of this one.
single weekday morning. Remember, if you want to play Victoria, just go DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com. Also, your shot at a trip to Jamaica coming up after that with Nina's What's Trending. It's The Jubal Show. It's time for Nina's What's Trending.
Do you have Disney Plus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, if you have Disney Plus and you ever have beef with Disney, you cannot sue them.
Wait, what?
According to Disney's lawyers. So apparently there's fine print in your contract when you get Disney Plus that says anytime you have a problem with Disney, you wouldn't go to court. You'd just be in arbitration to try to figure out the problem. This is all coming about because there's a man who is suing Disney after his wife died from having a meal that she had at Disney World. So yeah, he's thinking it's a great idea to sue. They're like, sir, I'm sorry. You have Disney Plus. You can't sue us.
I mean, wow. Props to Disney for putting that in there. Like, I mean, their lawyers obviously are very good, but holy crap, think about that. You sign up to just go, yeah, Disney Plus, whatever, but you're actually signing a binding contract that says you can't sue that company.
I mean,
wow.
I did not read the fine print.
Nobody reads it. That's
Because
why it's fine.
You think you're just getting a streaming service. However, there are a bunch of legal experts that are like, no way, that's true. But Disney lawyers are sticking to it, and on October 2nd, we'll see how this goes because that will be the day that they start their arbitration. Or
Mickey is a gangster.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. Gen Z is buying cassette tapes, but they don't know how to play them.
Yeah, of course not.
Well, yeah, we don't have things to play them, but they look cool.
I saw it on a shirt and I was like, I gotta have a real one.
It's like Stranger Things, actually.
Well, I actually had a cassette tape as my phone case for a while, and I asked both Victoria and Gabby in here, our social media producer, who are Gen Zers. I was like, do you guys know what this is? And they're like, do you play movies on it?
Okay, that could be two things. Cassette tapes look like the VHS tapes.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Dude, one's clear, one's black.
I mean, and the colors that one was very like, you remember when you could put the little sticker on there? I'm definitely aging myself. Put the little sticker on there that had the colors. So you could be like, mixtape. Anyway, there is a boom in vintage media. So a lot of Gen Zers are starting to hoard vinyl and cassettes, but cassette is the latest. Vinyl had its moment.
Yeah.
And now we're back onto cassette.
And you know what, though? People like who grew up with tapes and like old school radios and record players, right? They all hate on Gen Z for buying that stuff. But if you think about it, you guys also bought that stuff because how many houses have like an old Victrola from back in the day or an old radio from like the 40s?
Right.
You know,
What's a Victrola?
It's like the wooden cabinet where you open it up and it spins a record or something, but it has like a horn that comes out of it.
Yeah. Those are
So
cool.
it's like that's been going on forever.
Yeah, it is cool. Well, I mean, if you think about it too, not to get all nerdy about it, but each form of media that your music is recorded onto has a different texture. So whether it's the vinyl or the cassette or any of that kind of stuff, it sounds a little different. And that's why a lot of people were opting for vinyl, especially with anyway.
I just think it's hilarious that they have nothing to play the tapes on.
There was a story about a girl who did. Her mom still had a tape player, and she said I couldn't figure out how to use it.
I don't hate on them buying it. I just wish this generation would create something instead of just borrowing from everyone else.
Or are we loving the fact that they want to appreciate history?
I don't care about that. Create something new.
What do you want us to create, Brad?
Find progress.
Anything that we create, Brad's going to come in here and be like, oh, y'all just stole part of that. You know, we had that idea back in the 90s.
That's what I'm saying. Create something new.
They did
exactly that.
They did create making job interviews. They bring your parents to work day.
They did create.
You're right.
You know what? It's one step at a time, people.
So new news here. 5 people are now facing federal charges in connection with the ketamine death of Matthew Perry.
Oh, that's what it was? It was ketamine?
It was a ketamine death, yeah.
I didn't know that.
So the arrests were actually made early this morning. There were 5 people that were arrested, including 2 doctors. They've been charged with conspiracy to distribute ketamine, according to the federal source.
Doctors?
Were they doing ketamine therapy on him, or was he using like recreationally?
Well, maybe initially it was, because they're saying that it seems that he was initially getting the ketamine from the doctors, but it started to get too expensive. So then he started going to a woman on the streets known as the ketamine queen of Los Angeles.
What?
And so at that point, now you're dealing with the sketchy stuff and you don't know what's on the streets. So
how expensive was it, though?
I mean, it also depends on how much he's doing, and whatever he was doing. Well, these people are now being arrested and held accountable for pushing this stuff all over the
So
place.
it's 2 doctors and 3 dealers
Essentially.
walk into a bar. Just kidding.
Right.
Jeez, that's so sad.
There's not much of a difference between doctors and dealers.
Yeah, one's licensed.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of the situation too with Michael Jackson. No,
Yeah.
doctors weren't
Yeah,
involved there.
propofol.
Yeah.
So,
well, I guess one has shady stuff in it, one doesn't, right?
No, I mean, it's all kind of shady. It's about the distribution of how much you're getting.
We can admit the Ketamine Queen's a solid nickname.
It is a good nickname.
This is going to be a reality show. Or not a reality show. This is going to be like a new Netflix series.
Documentary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just like the ones that, with the
If somebody, so did they arrest the ketamine queen?
It doesn't say that she was arrested. It just says that is the woman that he was getting his stuff from after the doctors.
If they arrest her, does she keep that nickname, or is it free for someone else to take? Because I kind of want to be named the ketamine queen.
Well, isn't it kind of like, would it be like the princess of ketamine after that? Like the queen
maybe.
is taken, so now you have to be that. And then it's like Duchess of ketamine.
Princess K. We'll figure it out.
Anyway, it is not royalty to be involved in the distribution of things that could kill other people.
No,
Back to reality really fast.
And ketamine is great for mental health if it's dosed right by people who know how to do it, and you do therapy with it and stuff like that.
Really?
Right. Yeah. I have a doctor friend in Chicago.
That's how it all starts, right? Like OxyContin. It was great for what it was supposed to be great for, and then opioid epidemic.
Yeah. Ketamine wasn't originally a mental health drug, and then it turned into like a club drug. But it was really originally designed for that.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I mean, it just gets scary once you just start not knowing what it is you're putting in your body. So, anyway, let's see. We'll watch. We'll continue to keep you posted as that unfolds. There's a new wedding trend that is charging people to attend their weddings.
What? You got paid to go there anyways.
I know, but there's a couple couples that have been making the news, and they're not the only ones. So the idea is that they're going to put on this big fancy party for you to enjoy. So in order to get in, you got to buy a ticket. One couple in New York was charging $333 a person. Some people paid it, some people didn't. Another guy was charging $445 a person. Like, it's not my problem you decided to have a $100,000 wedding.
When are people going to understand that coming to your wedding is a gift? Nobody wants to be there. Nobody cares more than you.
I fully enjoy attending weddings, especially if there's an open bar, but like, I will give you that money out of my own or present at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to ask me to do that, to attend,
like, if you're going to charge me for your wedding, then you better have like a performance from someone I want to see.
Yeah.
Like, it better be something worth paying for.
Where's Beyonce?
Yeah,
Beyonce's there.
And so people are
Then
like,
you'll
no,
pay.
it's just us. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah. It's like people who, I used to know somebody who would always complain about people that got married on like Memorial Day weekend or whatever, because it takes up your whole weekend. And it's like, they think it's very like they're cocky to think that like you'd want to give up your whole 3-day weekend to go to their wedding. And then that person got married, and guess when they got married?
The same time?
Memorial Day weekend.
Well, now they feel like it's a rite of passage. Just wait for the New Year's Eve one.
Me.
I'm different and special.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. You can have a whole getaway. Anyway, so that's what's trending.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Katie is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been married to her husband for 8 years. His name is Seth, but now she thinks that something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Katie, sorry you're going through this, but why don't you tell us what's going on? Why do you think your husband is cheating?
I don't know if he's cheating or not. It's just this weird, we have a very good marriage, and we have, I guess we've had a handful of rough spots, but over the course of we were together for 11 years, so a couple years before we got married. And so there's going to be some rough spots, but we still went out, we were trying, we were having fun. We were, going to concerts and we like to bowl. And I don't know. I always looked at us and thought of us as being like a really strong couple. And I don't know, I guess in the last couple of years, we both just started to work more and more. I got this promotion and we're at work so much that I guess I kind of got complacent. Maybe he did too. Get home and just eat dinner and go to bed. And now he doesn't really want to go out as much anymore, which all of this in my mind is kind of normal. Like, we've been together for a really long time. And he's kind of a stereotypically kind of lazy dude, and I like that about him. I like being comfy and cozy at home, but he does, he goes to see his friend Josh, that he's like, that's been one of his best friends since high school, and I don't think he could be the cheater type because he doesn't really want to go out and do anything. But like I said, things have been different this last month, so he's going over to Josh's place like twice as much as he usually does, and I don't know, I'm wondering what he's really doing at his house. I've heard he's complained in the past about how Josh is like, he can get annoying after a while. And I've hung out with Josh and Seth before, and I can confirm that. I don't know, if we met him now in real life, would he be close friends with him? I don't know. It's not like he's been friends with him since high school, and I respect that and I admire that, and I see, there's a lot of love there for him, but I don't know, he's a boring dude and he's kind of annoying, and I can't figure out what he's doing over there twice as much as usual. So that's one thing. And then the other thing that's been this kind of huge change is that all of a sudden Seth is a workout guy. I probably wouldn't have called you guys if it wasn't for that. He's working out every single day for several hours at a time, but I don't think he's ever worked out since we first met. Is he doing it to impress someone? Is it someone at work? He's there a long time. I don't know. This is not me. I'm not normally an insecure person. I know that it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I wouldn't call yourself insecure even, though. It's you're noticing things are changing, and of course it's going to set off an alarm in you. So That's not even an insecurity.
And his appetite is less too now. He says he's not really very hungry when we have dinner. He had a big lunch or something like that. And that, there's never been a time where Seth hasn't wanted pizza, or Friday we usually get Mexican dinner. And I don't know, he's just not finishing his plate, which is, again, unusual. And I asked him about it, and he just said he wanted to get back into shape, which, again, totally valid. I want to support him in that. I don't want to deter him in any way. I'm just nervous.
Yeah, and then if he's spending more time at the boring Josh's house,
maybe
he's not at actual
boring Josh's house. Yeah,
I'm just curious as to what triggered it. Maybe it's not necessarily cheating. Maybe it's just he was inspired by something. I don't know. Hopefully he's not.
All right, you already told us what grocery store you guys are reward card members at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Katie is on the phone and she thinks that her husband, Seth, of 8 years might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And he's this month's big winner. We'll see if he sends those flowers to his wife, Katie, or someone else. But first, Katie, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on what's going on?
Yeah, we've just drifted a little in the last couple of years. We both work a lot, and in the last couple of months, he's totally changed. Suddenly, he's going over to his friend's house twice as much as usual. It's an old high school buddy who I think is pretty boring. He's told me he's boring. And the big thing that's worrying me is suddenly he's working out every day, which is great. He's looking great, but he's never been a workout guy. He's eating healthy. It's just such a sudden shift, and I'm just worried.
Okay. You ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for a rewards card member named Seth.
Yeah, that's me.
Seth, hi. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm calling to actually tell you congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. What did I win?
Every single month, we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. Absolutely free. 100% on us to anybody that you want. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want.
All right. That's very cool. Not bad.
So here's how it works. I can take down the information in just a couple minutes over the phone.
No, it's fine. I actually have a little bit of downtime. It's good.
All I will need is the first and last name of the person you want to send them to.
Okay. Same last name as mine and Katie.
And anything you'd like to put on a card?
Yeah. Pretty roses for a pretty lady. Love you, kid.
Oh, I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah. So you ever cheat on your wife at all? Ever?
Who's this?
Seth, my name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Seth. Whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And your wife, Katie, is actually on the phone listening to this.
So this is kind of like a setup to see if I'm cheating or something like that? Is that like a...
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oh. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, and Katie thought maybe there might be something going on, so we were seeing if we could catch you by who you'd send flowers to.
Thanks for the flowers, babe.
Why would you do this? This isn't...
Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't know what to do. You've been so different this last month. I mean, you're not the same guy. You're working out every single day for like multiple hours at a time. And I don't know. I just got in my head about stuff. I mean, I asked you why and you didn't give me a reason. You just said you wanted to be more healthy, which is valid, but like, it's just so sudden. And I don't know, you're spending all this time over at Josh's, like double, sometimes triple as much as you used to. And like, it's just are you really there? I don't know.
It's crazy you think that I actually cheat on you. It's very cute, but like not really. You think that I would cheat on you with some like hot lady or something? That's not who I am.
I'm sorry, he's definitely not cheating. If he would cheat on you with some hot lady.
I love you. I wouldn't do that. But also, I guess we should probably talk about it. Something kind of happened that made me kind of look at my life and where I am right now. This is weird. So the reason I've been spending a lot of time with Josh, and he doesn't really want anybody to know, but you're kind of forcing my hand in this. He's been diagnosed with cancer.
I'm so sorry.
I've been going with him to some doctor visits and stuff, because he doesn't live near his family, and we've just, we've been best friends for a long time. And doctors are saying that it's totally treatable, and success rates are pretty good, pretty responsive with how early they caught it. But I mean, that's kind of what's been going on with him. And Josh is really kind of secretive in his life, and he's like, don't tell anybody. It's very embarrassing and everything. And I just didn't know what to do, so I've just really been kind of there for him as he's going through this, so he doesn't have to do it alone.
I had no idea. I had no idea. Wow. But what does that have to do with you? Like the working out and the eating? I mean, is all that related?
Honestly, it was when I saw the look in his eyes when he first told me, he couldn't stop crying, and it kind of freaked me out. It kind of like made me think about my mortality and everything. And I just, as soon as I saw that look in his eyes, I just decided, I was like, you have to make sure that you're around for the people you care about. It wouldn't be good if, he's going through this and, I haven't been healthy. I haven't been, I'm lax and eating pizza. We always go out for Chinese. We always go out for Mexican food and everything. And I'm just like, let me just make sure that I'm here. Let me just make sure that I'm around. So I really just wanted to be healthier and just be here for him, be here for you, be here for everybody that I care about. And, it sucked too. Cause I haven't worked out like this in years, but now that I'm doing it and really focusing on the reasons for doing it, it makes me start to enjoy it. Like I kind of trick my brain into thinking like, you want to do this. And next thing you know, it's like, I do want to do this. And then eating right kind of followed. I know I say I don't have an appetite a lot of the time, but I don't. I'm just trying to eat a little bit better, That's,
well, now I feel terrible. Why didn't you just tell me? Why didn't you tell me any of this? I would have understood completely.
I'm a little, to be honest, I'm a little embarrassed about it too. I haven't done anything physical since way before the pandemic. And, I just got used to that lax lifestyle, we just hang out and we always just kind of stay home and hang out. And we've just been in that mode. And, when Josh's health scare made me kind of realize that, that's not a way to live. It's just kind of a way to just be. And I just want to do more. I just want to be here and just have a better, healthier life and, not make a noise every single time I bend over. And honestly, I think that maybe I didn't tell you because as Josh was going through this, I was trying to respect his privacy. And then some of the embarrassment from him kind of leaked over onto me. And I was like, let me just, it's like sometimes if you're improving yourself, you kind of want to just hide from the world and then reappear as a better version of yourself. I should have definitely told you because you clearly thought I was sneaking around for somebody.
Well, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, sorry about your friend, man. But Katie, at least now he's not cheating.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they caught it early. Now everybody's got this awakened need for wellness, and I think that's a great thing.
Yeah. I'll keep looking for a side piece, though.
Well, if that happens, you can hear from us again there.
Yeah.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time
To Catch a Cheater.
only on The Jubal Show.
Gwen is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been married to her husband, John, for 2 years, but now she thinks something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Gwen, what's going on? Why do you think your husband's cheating?
Well, it's been, a good 2 years so far, and I've got a clothing business that's really just taken off. So I can spend a little bit of time at home. And my husband, John, he just started culinary school, and he's working his butt off. And he's always had a drive for it. He's totally excited about it. And I want to be there to support him in any way I can. And I'm also really glad that I can support him while he finishes school, So, again, things have been pretty good. It's just that ever since he started these classes and school, he hasn't been necessarily absent when it comes to us, but just like a little bit more standoffish, like he's super focused and wants a little bit more than just finishing the school. He wants to just knock it out of the park, and he's just focused on everything other than us, and there's also this, other dynamic where there's this girl in this class named April. She's cute, and mousy, and sort of the artsy type,
Okay.
And I know he likes her, and she actually came over one night, so they could work on a project for school together. And they made this amazing seared fish, and, it was really good. So it was hard to be mad. But, while they were cooking together, they seemed a little cozy, and it sort of sent off some alarms in my head. Like, I was like, that's a little bit too cozy for my taste, get your hands off my man. So I let it go, but just decided it's a good idea to maybe keep an eye on that. And then I started to notice that he was getting these weird texts at like all hours, sometimes even late at night. And I don't want to be the jealous type and like immediately jump to conclusions, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know it's that girl. I know it is. So I asked him one night, like, where are these texts coming from? Who is this? We were watching a movie and I was like, I can't take it anymore. I just need to know.
Yeah.
And he got really annoyed. Like when I asked, and he's like, look, it's just April. She's got some school stuff she sent me and, it's nothing. It's no big deal. So I was like, okay. Again, I didn't want to start a random fight. Didn't want to be like the total jealous type, not just 2 years into the marriage, but it bothers me so much. And I know him and he loves me and I don't feel like he would cheat on me. But ever since he started these classes and hanging out with her, it's like he's turned into almost a different guy, I
just wonder if this is one of those situations where it's like April's not clearly seeing what boundaries are and is just kind of trying to make her way in. And maybe she is actually flirting with your man. Like your read probably was right. I mean, what are the chances you think that your man actually would cross that line? And he probably feels good getting attention from somebody. I mean, Jubal, doesn't it always feel good regardless if you're in a relationship, if somebody's crushing on you?
I'm different with that. I don't like it. If they know I'm in a relationship, I don't like it.
That's true. It's disrespectful. Yeah. Okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
He didn't bothered him very much, I mean, honestly, like I was just like a wallpaper at the time.
I should say I'm also very unaware if people are flirting with me too, so I wouldn't even probably know.
Do you think that your man would know if somebody was flirting with him, Gwen?
I don't know. Sometimes he doesn't know what I'm flirting with.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. So I've been in situations like that before. Like they're flirting with me. I'm like, what? No, just having a conversation about taking my shirt off. What are you talking about?
Right. The woman always knows.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at. So we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month, one random reward card winner gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or to April. Okay. Or to somebody else.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. We'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Gwen is on the phone and she thinks that her husband of 2 years named John might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that they're rewards card members at and say that he's this month's lucky winner of 36 long stem red roses to be delivered to anybody that he wants. We'll see if he sends them to Gwen, his wife, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Gwen, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Okay, so he started culinary school, and he's really into it, and he's just sort of become a different person, super focused on that, and a little less absent from me and the marriage, so to speak. And there's always a third dynamic. Her name is April, and she's cute and artsy, and she actually came over one night, and they were cooking together, and they were super communicative with each other. Almost physically, to the point where I was like, this could be a problem for me. And then all of a sudden he starts getting these texts at all hours of the night, nonstop. And when I asked him about it, he got super defensive and was like, it's no big deal. It's just April, blah, blah, blah. And I just feel like he's a different guy and it's sort of suspect.
Well, you ready for us to call him?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jubal calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named John.
Yes, this is he. What can I do you for?
John, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with some good news. Congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. Big winner of what?
Oh, every single month. You might not know. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random to say thank you very much for shopping with us and thank you for being such a loyal customer by gifting you 36 long stem red roses to be delivered from our floral department to anywhere in the 50 United States and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want.
That's great. Okay. So, do I have to come in or
that is one option. The other options are if you know who you want to send them to, I can also take the information over the phone.
Oh, no, I absolutely know who I'm going to send them to.
Oh, great. I've got my form pulled up here. First, I would need the first and last name of the person that you would like to send them to.
It's going to be Gwen.
And is there anything you would like to put on a card? Would you like to send a card with it?
Well, so it's going to my wife. And I think...
Wife, huh?
I often describe her to other people as the light of my life for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, like she's smart, she's beautiful, she's so supportive of me.
You know what happened with me? I started taking the culinary school, and then there's this other girl in the class, and her and I started getting hot and heavy. You know?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm actually in culinary school right now myself.
That's interesting. Hope her name's not April.
Yeah, that's...
John, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And your wife Gwen is actually on the phone. We do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be sleeping around, we can try to catch them. So that's what this is.
What? So you're calling me because you think my wife is cheating?
No, actually, I was a little bit nervous because all of a sudden you have this friend, April. She comes over to the house. You're cozy all the time. And she sends you these texts, like, at weird hours of the night. And you get completely distracted, and you're super focused on finishing school. And I just was a little bit nervous, to be quite honest.
Oh, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I feel real bad that you... I wish you had come and talked to me about this before we got to...
I mean, I've asked you about the text before, and I felt like you just kind of were annoyed and blew it off, you know? So, I mean, I just didn't know what to think, honestly, because we just haven't had much time for each other. And you're, like I said, super focused on school, which is great, but I don't want you to be super focused on April.
I'm sorry if I came across as annoyed when you were asking me about the text messages. It's embarrassing to admit, but I didn't want you to feel disappointed in me because I've been falling behind in class recently, and you know, like, you've been so supportive about me, you know, getting my assignments done and doing this, and you know how much I love spending time in the kitchen. I just really didn't want you to feel disappointed. So I've been talking to April, but, you know, she's been kind of like a big sister to me because she's been helping me out with assignments, and she's been sending me, like, recipes and stuff like that. And, you know, as much as I'm getting done in the class on my own, you know, she's been like a real lifeline.
Right. Well, I couldn't be disappointed in you. I mean, I love you, but does April know that she's like a big sister? You know, I mean, is that
April's gay. So,
well, there's a twist. Okay, well, that's twist.
I mean, not to put her business out there, but like, I'm pretty certain she has no interest in me.
Gwen thought that she was kind of flirty when she saw you guys hanging out.
No, I mean, like, you know, we're close, but like, when you're in the kitchen, like, you try to have as much fun as you can, you know, even though it's kind of like an intense environment. You know, so, like, you get playful, but, like, we never, at least for me, there's never been anything there.
Isn't it cute, John? Well, your wifey was really worried.
Yeah, I feel bad, though, because I don't want her to worry about me or with any woman.
Oh, good.
Well, it sort of changes everything knowing, you know, that April's preference is not men, because, you know, they flirt, but it's not real flirting. So that makes me feel so much better. You know, it's or what's the term I'm looking for? It's not dangerous flirting.
Platonic.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I doubted you, but the text thing, you know, too, like that late at night and whatever, and you just get so distracted. It just bothered me. So
no, like I said, I'll be more than happy to show you the text messages, but they're all just recipes. You know, she's really been helping me carry through.
Really read this wrong.
If anything,
you read this real wrong, Gwen.
Thank goodness. Yeah. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone's in danger in the house, it would more likely be you than me.
Like she would be a danger because, like, the girl would come on to her, not him.
I thought he was saying she was more likely to cheat. I was like, that's rude. I get it now.
Well, it sounds like you guys are going to be just fine.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I love you. I didn't mean to be, you know, I just want to be that girl, but like, I love you, and I was jealous, and so
know.
Yeah, I love you too. You know, like I was gonna, when I thought this was for flowers, I was gonna tell him to write that you're the spice of my life, and I mean that. You know, everything about you makes me a better person.
Aww.
That's cute.
You make me cry.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time
To Catch a Cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Vanessa is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her husband Ryan for 5 years, but now she thinks something might be going on. So we're going to see if we can catch him in just a minute. But first, Vanessa, tell us what's going on.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We've been married, and we actually have a daughter, too. Her name's Abigail.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband's a consultant, so he kind of travels wherever and gets paid a lot of money just to tell people they're doing it wrong.
That's a fun job.
Yeah. Right? He thinks it's pretty funny that he's paid just to do that, and always been pretty lax, and they don't really fight all that often. We don't either. And, after 5 years, I can say that intimacy-wise, strong as ever, even before we were married.
So what's going on now, though?
Well, everything seems great, mostly is. It's just my husband went out of town recently for a work trip. He had a flight to catch, and so he'd been waiting around for me because he wanted to say goodbye. And when I got home, he was running around, getting things done, super last minute. Honestly, he's never been on time for anything in his life. I was telling him, you didn't have any time today. You were home all day with our daughters, so I don't know what you did with your time, but whatever. We kissed goodbye, and off he goes. Mm-hmm. So later that night, I'm just playing with my daughter. I asked her how the day went, and she said she had lots of fun with Daddy. Mm-hmm. And that, they just watched movies and were hanging out. And then somewhere in her just going off a nonsense monologue about movies and dolls and what Pokemon she's discovered, she said she saw Daddy kissing Aunt Rachel.
What?
Yeah, I was just taken aback of what? Who is Aunt Rachel? And she said Aunt Rachel is Daddy's true love. And I never thought Ryan would ever cheat on me. And it feels like something that I'm floored. Yeah. And I asked Abigail, if Aunt Rachel comes over a lot or, and she said she's seen Aunt Rachel another time, but just then trails off into some nonsense. Kids, I tried to get her to say more, but it was no use. And finally she was off in the clouds.
Yeah.
Right? I wanted to say something to Ryan, and I'm scared to even know. Just the idea that he'd be capable of cheating. It's and then maybe you believe it. It's just so much. So I don't know what to do, how to approach him or what. If she's talking about what she actually saw in front of her, I don't know. I can't think about it anymore. I'm so thrown.
So do you guys know anybody named Rachel?
Not really. I mean, maybe she has a classmate named Rachel.
And you were gone at the time where she said she saw him kiss Rachel, right?
Right.
Yeah, that does seem strange. And kids will, they don't know what they're saying necessarily. So. And
also, that would be horrific if your husband decided to do that in front of your 4-year-old daughter. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That just hit me right now.
For real.
Wait a second.
I thought you could call maybe from the credit card company because, he flies a lot. And I thought maybe you could offer him an option to have a family getaway or a romantic getaway and then just see what he chooses.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and if he chooses the romantic getaway, just see if he can list anybody else, who he would take.
Okay. See if he takes you or someone else. All right, we can do that. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he is or isn't cheating right after this. Right in the middle of today's To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Vanessa is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 5 years named Ryan might be cheating on her, so we're about to call him and see if we can catch him if he is or find out that he isn't. But before we do that, Vanessa, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, my husband was getting ready to catch a flight, so he was home watching our daughter, who just celebrated a birthday, so they were getting in some good quality time. And, he goes to catch his flight. We kiss goodbye, and, I was just chatting with my daughter about what happened, how was the hang, and she had said she saw Daddy kissing Aunt Rachel.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah.
And I'm devastated, and I want to call from the credit card company and see if he would choose between really a family getaway or a romantic vacation. And if he chooses romantic, see why, who it is.
All right. Well, you ready for us to call him?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? My name is Ferrari. I'm calling from credit card services. And is this Ryan, who's a customer with us?
Yeah, speaking.
Ryan, this is not a marketing phone call. You're not late on your bill either. Congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have like a giant bill. I'm letting my adrenaline come down like a few beats. What's up? What's going on?
Every single month we choose somebody who spends a lot on travel and we reward them with a free trip. So congratulations.
Okay. So I'm like, there's not going to be like a hidden fee or something like once I get there and then they're like, oh, it's $2,000 or something like that.
No, our way of saying thank you for being a valued customer and for obviously you spend quite a bit of money on travel. So we want to give you a little something back. So the offer is this. Well, it's not really an offer. You've won it. You can choose between a family friendly trip to a Disney location or you can choose a more romantic getaway. And we have a few options on that.
That's a tough one. So there's a family friendly one and then there's like a more like adult one.
We have a few different beach locations for that.
Yeah, I mean, we got a kid. It would be nice to do the family-friendly thing, but it would be nice to get away, too. I don't know. You know what? Let's do the romantic one. Maybe that will be a good thing.
Okay. So what was the name of the woman that you want to take on the romantic trip with you?
Her name? Oh, Vanessa.
Oh, okay.
My wife.
Oh, that's your wife? Oh, cool. Hey, trust me, I've been doing this a long time, and sometimes people do not take their wife on their significant other on the trips, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I just figured we could get away and have a nice romantic time or something. That's funny.
You ever have anybody else on deck there, you fly a lot, you travel a lot, so, get like different cities, different ladies?
No guy from the credit card company.
Okay, just wondering. I'm actually not from the credit card company, by the way.
What?
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Show's all here. I'm Nina.
Yeah, and I'm Victoria.
What is going on right now?
What's going on is we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if somebody thinks their significant other is cheating on them, they can see if we can find out. And that's what we were trying to do. Your wife, Vanessa, is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Oh, babe, I can't wait to hear this. Let's go. What is going on right now?
Not a terrible reaction.
I mean, it's crazy, but
remember when
typical.
I came home to send you off most recently? Well, Abby said she saw Daddy kissing Aunt Rachel.
Abby said that?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Aunt Rachel, what do you mean?
Our daughter, that's what she said to me when I asked her about how your hang was. And Abby said like a bunch of stuff, and then she said Daddy's kissing Aunt Rachel, and like she's his one true love. Like, what is that about?
Oh my God. Now I have to say this on the radio. This is so embarrassing. Okay, I know what happened, but this is hilarious. And you owe me one for this, babe, for saying this on the radio. Okay, so this is my entire life. Everyone said I look like Freddie Prinze Jr.
Okay.
Good for you, Vanessa.
I mean, I sound like this. I have longer hair, but I do look like him. I really do. You give me a nice short haircut, that's what I look like. It's creepy.
Okay.
Do I not?
You do. You do.
Okay. I was rushing around. I was trying to get ready. I just threw on something on the TV. I just kind of threw Abby down. I was like, hey, screen time, let's go. And then I started packing my bag. I was running late. And then I'm in the other room and I hear her saying like, Daddy, no. And like the first few times I ignore it because I figure she's just doing something. But over and over again, I'm like, what is going on? So I just turned the TV on and I had just put on She's All That without even thinking about it. It was the end where, as you know, Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook were just kissing and they're all in love or whatever. And she's all like seeing a guy that looks just like me, her dad, kissing some girl. And she's like, Daddy, no. And I kind of diffused the situation. But I grew up in the 90s. She's kind of always been like jokingly my hall pass, too. So
that doesn't make it any
like,
better.
that's not Rachel. And that's Daddy's true love. And it was funny. I forgot she retains literally everything we say to her now at this point.
Wait, so she saw a movie scene and thought it was you actually kissing someone else.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I just...
Oh my God.
I'm not going to cheat on you.
Okay, so
but I do have a
just
crush
thought
on
you
her.
were
I'm sorry.
kissing Rachel Lee. Okay.
She was watching. She thought her father was in a movie.
I'm sorry.
If Vanessa wasn't like saying like she knows that you look like Freddie Prinze Jr. and this could happen, I would think you were lying.
Yeah.
No, he totally does.
It's just the look thing.
And if you know our daughter, you could like totally see it happening.
That's funny.
It's really funny.
Well, congratulations, Vanessa. You found out your husband is not cheating on you.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Congratulations.
Rachel Lee Cook is your one true love, eh?
Only bad news is there's no real getaway trip there, but
she did say you make a lot of money though, so you could probably book one. Oh, he looks like Freddie Prinze Jr. and he's loaded. Vanessa.
And he doesn't cheat.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time
To Catch a Cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Ashley is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her boyfriend, Ryan, for 4 years, but now she thinks something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Ashley, thanks for coming on the show. Sorry it has to be this way. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've heard this so many times and never thought that I would call in, but here I am. So we've been together 4 years, ups and downs like anybody else. I mean, not what you see on Instagram of couples, but I kind of just feel like he's done with the relationship. So it's just kind of like heavy on my heart right now. So I just want to test it. And so basically what's going on, I used to travel a lot for work, but now I'm not. And he's been traveling for his job, but it just keeps kind of picking up. Like he'll fly off somewhere for a week and then he comes home for a couple days and then he leaves again. And then when he does come home, which has been like, increasing over the last couple months, like when he's going away. So when he's coming home, he always seems like he has something better to do. So it's starting to be it feels like he doesn't want to be at home anymore. And I feel like I deserve better. When he's home, he's not wanting to be intimate anymore, which is never.
What is what does he say? How does he stop that?
He kind of like when he comes home now, he's always hiding off in his office for hours. It's like he makes it seem like he's writing emails. But as soon as I walk away, his messenger notification kind of pings over and over and over. Like there's a conversation going on. And we're always like really open with each other about like, oh, I'm talking to so-and-so, I'm talking to so-and-so. Like they're so funny. And it's women's intuition. You just kind of feel like he's messaging with someone. Like we know each other's friends. We know each other's people. So for me, like we're really good friends with each other, like I care about him. And so I did confront him about it. I'm like, you've been gone more. You haven't really been wanting to touch me and you're hiding away in your office. He legit just shrugged it off. He said he has a new assistant in his office and he's been showing her the ropes. So that's kind of been taking a lot of time. But I've seen her and I'm really not the jealous type, but she is legit his type. So
you think it might actually be the assistant that he's talking to?
I do. It's like this horrible feeling in my stomach. Like I want to believe that he would never cheat on me because we're really not, like we've talked about that in the past. Like we said we wouldn't do it. I hope it's all in my head. I really do. I just don't know. I don't know. I have a horrible feeling. So here I am.
I just don't like how he handled you confronting him about the time spent. Shrugging it off and not taking the time to make you feel better is really unsettling.
I know a lot of people do that, it sucks because I think they think about themselves like I'm not whatever. And then it's like, but someone else is talking to you that you care about. Like it's about them at that moment and that's fine.
Yeah.
So anyway, that sucks the way that was handled. All right. Well, you told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at. So we'll do the usual. We'll call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else. Okay?
Okay. I'm so nervous.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Ashley is on the phone. She's been with her boyfriend Ryan for 4 years, and now she thinks that he might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that he's this month's big winner of flowers delivered to anybody that he wants from our floral department. And we'll see if he believes that, first of all, and then if he sends those flowers to Ashley or to somebody else. But before we do that, Ashley, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
So we've been together 4 years. I used to travel a bunch for work. He's the one that's traveling now, and his time away just keeps increasing. And then when he is home, he's been kind of avoiding me. He's been, working in his office, and, big red flag for me is not wanting to be intimate, which no one should ever feel.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me a lot.
It's humiliating, and it's I'm talking to him about it. It's not like I'm like, hey, did you take out the trash? I brought it up to him, this is a really big deal. I'm feeling like this, and he said nothing's going on, but I still feel like there is.
With his assistant too, is who you think it is?
Yes, total opposite looking of me. Totally his previous type before me. So.
Okay, all right. Well, you ready for us to call him?
I guess.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Chortle calling from... I was looking for a rewards card member named Ryan.
Yeah, that's me.
Ryan, hi, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations and thank you for your business. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. What did I win?
Oh, the flowers.
The flowers?
Every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our brand new floral department to anybody that they want in the entire United States. It's absolutely free. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want. It's actually a $382 value.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you.
Okay, so you'll send flowers anywhere?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Great. Let me just tell you how it works then. I can take the information over the phone in a matter of minutes. I can call you back if you don't know who you want to send them to right now.
Yeah, no. We can do it on the phone. Okay, let's send these flowers to Dana.
Okay. And do you want to send a card along with this?
Yeah. Say something like, I cannot wait to hold you again.
Okay.
And the thought of your arms gives me strength.
Okay, got that. And now at this point, I would like to tell you that my name is actually Jubal, and I'm calling from a radio show that's called The Jubal Show. And your girlfriend, Ashley, is actually on the phone listening.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. What?
Yeah.
We do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, and that's what this is.
Oh, my God. Hi. You said Ashley's there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I am. I asked you this, and you told me nothing was going on. But I can't believe it. I mean, I asked you about this, and you told me no. And now it's your assistant. I just knew it. I knew it, and I asked you, and you denied it. Why would you do this? I can't believe it.
Look,
I can't believe that I asked you this, and you did this.
Look, it's not an easy thing to say. It's not something I'm happy about. Look, Ashley, I'm sorry. It's just,
you're not happy about it. It's so disrespectful. You're not happy about? What are you even talking about? It sounds like you said you can't wait to be in her arms again. It sounds like you want this to happen. Like, what are you even saying?
Look, I don't know. It's an escape. I mean, things haven't felt good with us for a long time. And with me traveling more and she has to travel with me a lot. So like, we have things we connect on, the lifestyle, the travel, the work, the loneliness. It just made sense. And with us sort of feeling like there was a distance outside of it, I'm sorry.
You should have broken up with me then. You should have told me and you should have broken up with me. We've been together long enough that you could have told me and we could have broken up, and then you can do whatever you want. Are you in love with her?
I don't know. I don't know if I want us to be broken up. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure things out, and it's something I just kind of fell into, and I should have.
Well, how long has this been going on?
Like 4 or 5 months.
Whoa!
I thought that this was legit only like 2 months, and I asked you so long ago, like, you're so disrespectful to be doing that to me this long, and I don't even know anything about her. You know what I mean? Like, you have been taking intimacy away from me, which is so disrespectful to do to another human being, but you're disrespecting my body too. Does she know that you have a girlfriend for this long?
Yes, of course she does. It didn't start off this way. I mean, I told her about my life. She told me about her life, her husband, all that. And then we just sort of fell into this.
Her husband? Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Her husband. She's married. You're in a relationship. You're not like in some fantasy land. She's married.
Wow.
I'm sure her husband would like to know what she's been doing on her business trips.
Yeah.
Now I just feel like I should reach out to her husband and let him know so that he's not being disrespected as well.
Ash, come on. You're already doing this on the radio. You don't. Look, I get it. I get why you're mad, and I care about you. But But if you're going to be vindictive about it, I mean, come on.
You know, I'm done. I can't.
Okay.
I deserve better than this. I am a good person, and I've treated you so well for 4 years. I've always been there for you, and I don't deserve to be treated like this. I deserve to be loved by a good partner, and you should be humiliated by what you've done.
Okay, Ashley. Okay. Just thank you for 4 years of treating me well and one nightmare of a phone call that you're blasting to the world. So go get the better that you deserve.
And he hung up. Ashley, I'm really sorry.
So sorry.
I am too. I mean, I wasn't nervous it would end up this way, and it did. So I just need to go for a walk and clear my head right now.
Yeah, I'm sure you need to do whatever you got to do, but just know this was a twofer. You did your good deed. 2 for 1.
Yeah.
2 for.
Have the rest of the day. I'm going to go on a walk and Google her husband now that I have her last name.
Okay.
So I can let him know.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater. First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Ava is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she went on a date with a guy named Justin, but now she's getting ghosted, so in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Ava, how long has it been since you heard from Justin?
Oh my God, it's been like a couple of weeks. And, you know, I've actually been reaching out to him. And the first time I reached out to him, he said, have a good day. And then I never heard anything back from him.
Okay, so you reached out to him again after the have a good day?
No, I mean, like, it feels like really weird to keep reaching out to this guy, especially if his only response is have a good day.
Yeah.
I'm worried it's like making me feel really desperate, but at the same time, I really thought we had something. I thought we really connected, and I don't know. I guess just at like one point during our date, I was talking about my job and, you know, how thankful I was to have my job, and I accidentally called my boss attractive. And I'm wondering if maybe that was like a red flag for him, but I didn't mean it in that way. And if that's how he took it, I'm honestly very mortified at that.
Okay. Well, that sounds a little bit juicy. Can we go backwards, though, and talk about how we got to that point? Like, how was your date other than that?
Oh, my God. All right. Well, so obviously had a great time. And, I was just thinking the whole time, like, basically, we started out at happy hour, which a lot of my friends said that wasn't the correct way to go. But, I just had a good feeling about him. And, the funny thing is he's got a great sense of humor. He's athletic. Like, we played pickleball. And it was like, I'd never played before, so it was really fun to have him kind of teaching me the ropes. And
you played on your date?
I was like, yeah.
Was that for happy hour?
Well, basically, we played pickleball and then went to happy hour. So it felt like, yeah. But, the thing is after a while, I was concerned that was all that there was with us, just like kind of going to a bar and hanging out. Because, we did some shots and we danced. He showed me how to play darts. We shared a bowl of peanuts. And eventually we did go back to his place where things got a little, heated. And I haven't been with anyone in a really long time. So I'm worried I also may have just misread the signals.
Okay.
I guess I'm just worried that, going back to his place after kind of a first date maybe gave him an idea that that's really all I was looking for. And I kind of thought I was putting it out there that I was looking for a little bit more. So yeah, maybe going to his place afterwards was not the best example for me to, try to make it work with a guy like this. And maybe that's why he's ghosting me, is if I'm coming on too strong and he's under the impression that all I wanted was a quick hookup. I don't know. It's just, I just feel so uncomfortable. I really want to go back and spend some time with him. I felt like we had a really good time, but now I feel awkward just trying to check in with him.
At what point in all of that did it come out that you thought your boss was hot?
Oh my God, this is embarrassing. Basically, I was connected to my boss in such a way. I live with him, okay? I'm a nanny, so I actually live with my boss. They actually kind of like hooked us up and, told us that we should meet up. And, my boss even told Justin that like I was a really cool person to spend time with and that I was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think he even told Justin that I was really cute. So again, I'm worried that was like another red flag for Justin. So I do think maybe the fact that I may have accidentally just said I thought he was cute, after we were talking about how we were hooked up by him, that was, definitely something that made him uncomfortable. And you know what? The thing is as soon as I said that out loud, I realized it was totally the wrong thing to say. And I tried to kind of like backtrack a little bit, but I think that made him even more uncomfortable.
Okay. We'll see if we can figure it out for you. Okay. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of today's first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Ava is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by Justin. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But before we do that, Ava, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
So basically, I'm a nanny, which means I live with my employer. And my employer actually kind of set me up with this guy, Justin, who's like really fun and kind of amazing. And I thought our first date went really well. We played some sports. We went to a bar. He actually showed me how to play darts, really intimate. And I may have accidentally, while we were talking about my boss who set us up, I may have actually said that I thought my boss was really hot. And yeah, then after that, he stopped reaching out to me, and I actually made the effort to reach out to him. And all he said to me was, have a good day. And I never heard anything after that.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Justin, please?
This is Justin. Who's this?
Hi, Justin. How are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Justin. The show's here, too. My name's Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
I'm good. Good. What do you guys need?
We got an email about you from somebody, and so we need to call you.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. What that is if you go out on a date with somebody, and then you end up ghosting them, that person can have us email you and ask why you're ghosting them.
Okay. All right. That sounds interesting. Do I know this person, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you went out on a date with them, and now you're not talking to them. Do you have any idea who that would be?
Oh, my goodness. Ava, maybe?
Yes, it is Ava.
Good guess.
Ava emailed us, told us about your date, and is wondering why you're not calling her back.
Oh, no. I mean, she was awesome. We had an incredible time, but, just a couple of red flags are starting to pop up. Like, we went out on a date. I took her to play some pickleball, and then we went to a bar afterwards. And when we got to the bar, I mean, I don't know if she maybe doesn't go out a whole lot or, she, was just blowing off some steam. But, I mean, she was, like, really crazy. I mean, I'm talking, like, shot after shot and dancing with almost everybody in the bar and grinding, like, even, like, kind of grinding when the bartender was kind of, like, walking by, bringing, like, some glasses by, like, almost kind of, like, grinding against him and just super flirtatious. Don't get me wrong, she was cool with me the whole time too. It wasn't like she was just blowing me off, but it was seemed like she hadn't been out in like years or something. It was just a weird vibe, and it was just like super, I don't know her that well, and so it was kind of shocking, because as the days progressed, and especially as the drinks kept flowing, she kept getting a little more crazier and crazier, and we had a blast. I mean, when we went back to my place afterwards, and everything was great, and it was just, I was like, man, if this is like this on our first time out, what's it going to be like? We were going out for a few months. So I just got, like I said, red flags were just popping up a little bit. And so it just kind of got me a little concerned.
So she was that wasted, huh?
I mean, she wasn't like falling over like drunk, but I mean, she was definitely pretty boisterous and, like I said, super flirtatious, and that may be her personality. And again, she was super cool with it. It wasn't like she was ignoring me or something, but she definitely wasn't ignoring anybody in the whole place that night.
Well, thank you for telling us, man. I appreciate it. Also, I'll let you know that Ava is actually on the phone and has been listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Justin. Ava here.
Hey, Ava, what's up? How are you?
Well, honestly, I'm really embarrassed by this whole situation, and I'm actually extremely sorry. I guess I just didn't realize I was coming across that way.
I mean, I love having a good time, and I love getting crazy and blowing off steam because we all need to do that. But it was, you were like, grinding up against the bartender. You were like, I felt like you were flirting with everybody in the place that night. And, it was kind of shocking to see from my point of view,
I was grinding on the bartender. Like, I don't even remember that, honestly.
You remember the dance floor? It was back by where they get the new glasses.
I don't remember the dance floor.
Oh my goodness. That night you sure remember the dance floor, let's put it that way, as did about everybody else in the place that was dancing with you that night, because you pretty much danced with anybody that was down to dance with you that night. You were ready.
That sounds fun.
I don't remember any of that. And honestly, I guess I don't even really remember how much I drank that night.
Is this like a normal, like when you go out, do you get that hammered like every single time you go out?
Justin, honestly, I haven't really been out like that in so long. And I must have just not even realized I was really pent up and just kind of went crazy. And oh my God, I can't believe you actually remember me grinding up on just the bartender and doing shots like on and off. I'm really normally not like that, Justin. I may have just been like really nervous again. Like, it's just been so long since I've been out and I've, even dated, that I definitely was nervous that night. I guess maybe I just tried to compensate, by, having a little to drink and maybe letting loose and, reflecting back on that was probably not the best course of action for me.
Well, don't get me wrong. I had a great time too, and my whole thing was, I was just worried, like, what happens the next time we go out, or if we go to another club, or we go to a friend's party? Is it like every time when there's alcohol around, is this going to be like a big issue? And I just, that's the kind of thing I worry about, moving forward if we end up, continuing this relationship.
I actually really understand exactly where you're coming from, but I just, in full honesty, that's not behavior that I do all the time. I'm a better person than that. I hold myself to a higher standard. So it's just like, I really guess, just thinking back on that night, I don't even recognize myself. And more importantly, I don't recognize or remember half the things I did.
Well, Justin, would you like to go on another date with Ava then? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, I had such a great time, and I really do like you a lot. And again, I just trying to look, a few months down the line, if we start, especially when I start bringing around family and friends and possibly even family. And if you said this is kind of a one-off type incident, I mean, I'll take your word for it. And I think I'd be down to go out again if you're into it.
I mean, I would really love to, have a second date. And more importantly, I cannot wait to party and grind up against your mom.
Oh, my goodness.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
It's time for To Catch a Cheater, and Rachel is on the phone today, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 years might be messing around. So in a second, we'll see if we can catch him. But first, Rachel, sorry you're going through this. What's up? Why do you think Dylan might be cheating on you?
He's just been acting suspicious lately. Like, he's not the kind of guy to be really secretive, but, he's been out partying with coworkers later and later, and then he'll come home and not really get into the details of it, but he's taking his phone everywhere, like, including to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just feels more secretive than ever.
Have you asked him about it? Like, just been like, is everything cool, babe? Like,
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, no, I'm just meeting up with the guys.
Is it normal for him to hang out with his coworkers after work like that?
No. And like, he's more stressed than ever. And I feel like something's up. I just want to know what's going on.
So are his coworkers guys, or are there also women there too?
There are women there too.
Okay.
Do you know any of them?
I don't.
Okay. So is he just saying that he's going like right when work is done and they're just going to do their little thing?
Yeah. And I'm trying to be cool about it myself, but I don't know. It feels off.
Well, it's weird when it's all the time. So how does he act when he gets home? Do you guys live together?
Yes. And it just, like, he used to be very bubbly and warm. I mean, that's like actually how we met was at a concert, and he was just really conversational and easy to talk to. And I feel like that side of him is kind of gone.
So just with you or in general?
Well, when we're around each other.
But so do you see that side of him come out with other people, like when he's around other people?
To be honest, we really haven't like hung out with coworkers, or he hasn't come with me to anything lately. So
you're living separate lives.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else that has gone on that you think might be weird?
No, I just it's different behavior. So I'm hoping that's what it is. That it's just, maybe work getting to him or something.
And have you talked to him about how you're feeling at all?
Yeah, I mean, every time I ask him about like work and how it's going or hanging out with the guys, he's kind of quick about it. He doesn't really get into the details.
So does he touch you? Like when he comes home, does he try to like cuddle up and be like, sorry, babe? Or is it just cold?
It's been kind of cold, actually.
Yeah, all of this seems really uncomfortable.
Have you tried to like, I'm not going to say touch him, but that sounds weird.
No, I know what you mean though. Like to try to like kind of change things up.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but again, he just like comes home, he goes to the bathroom, he basically goes to bed, he falls asleep. So.
Okay. So he's kind of disinterested, just in general?
Yeah. And it hasn't really felt like it'd be a good time. So I just
want to know if there's somebody else.
Right. Yeah.
You told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member with. So we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right. Play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
Only on the Jubal Show.
We're in the middle of To Catch a Cheater. If you're just joining us, Rachel is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 years named Dylan might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store, that he's a rewards card member, and say that every single month we choose one rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to Rachel or to somebody else. Before we do that though, Rachel, why don't you catch us up on your situation again?
Yeah, so my guy and I, Dylan, we've been dating for 2 years, met at a music festival, lived together, and lately he's just been acting kind of off. A lot of late nights at work or hanging out with coworkers, and kind of some of his personality feels gone. So I'm just trying to see what's up.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Dylan.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, Dylan, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say thank you very much for your business. You're actually this month's big winner. Congratulations. Thank you for shopping with us.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Who are you going to send them to? Do you know?
Send what? What are you talking about?
Well, maybe you haven't seen. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member, completely random, to say thank you very much for being such a loyal customer. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States, absolutely free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why not? So what, you just like write a card or something?
Yeah, I'll just get some information from you. Like I said, I can do it right now if you know who you want to do it. So send them to right now, or I can call you back whenever you have time.
Yeah, sure. No, that's fine. You do it now.
Now, great. Okay, cool. All I would need would be the first and last name of the person you want to send them to, and then we'll get what's on a card if you want one, and then we'll get the address, and we should be good to go.
All right. Yeah. Can you send them just to Emily?
Okay, Emily. And do you want to put anything on a card to Emily?
Yeah. You could put thanks for being my partner in crime.
Thanks for being my partner in crime. That's cute. Yes, I can do that. Thanks for being my partner in crime to Emily. You know who might actually have questions about that part right there?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, your girlfriend Rachel might have some questions about that part right there. This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend Rachel is actually on the phone listening. Mm-hmm. And probably has some questions.
Dylan, like Emily, are you serious? Who the hell is Emily?
Oh, wait, Rachel? Are you serious right now?
What? Yes. What? Are you cheating on me? Dylan, what is going on?
I'm really not. I'm not interested in talking about this with radio DJs. Are you kidding me right now?
What? Don't make this about us.
Yeah, what it is about. You can't just call me like a normal. You can't just call me like a normal fucking human.
Who's Emily?
Who is Rachel? Exactly. What do you do?
What? I'm your girlfriend. Now tell me who
I don't even know who you are right now. You got me on the radio.
Okay, Dylan, who is Emily?
Yeah.
And just why can't you answer the question? Just answer the question.
I mean, what was the question?
Who is Emily?
Did you really just ask what?
I mean, I have a lot of questions. I mean, why don't I don't know. What does it matter?
Are you not concerned that your girlfriend thinks you're cheating on her, and you just sent flowers to someone named Emily, who's your partner in crime?
Yeah.
I'm not concerned. I'm not. No, I'm concerned about you, but you're probably going to feel like
Oh my God! Stop.
So you should probably just back off,
Dylan. Why?
All right. She's my project manager, Rachel. I told you work has been stressful, and we're planning a big launch, and she's been helping me stay on track.
Why are you even sending her flowers?
Because she's been working overtime to make sure everything goes smoothly, and it's a gesture of appreciation, Rachel. Have you ever heard of that?
Why are you talking to your girlfriend like that? She's the one that feels like you have been shady and somewhere else and cheating on her. And instead of hearing her out and trying to make her feel better, you're talking down to her while you're sending flowers to your boss, which could be an HR violation if there's nothing going on there. I don't understand.
I don't think a radio show was the place to figure it out, honestly.
Well, okay, well, that's your opinion, but we're here now. So what are you going to do about it?
I honestly, I think I'm going to have to probably break up with Rachel because who puts their partner in this position? It's crazy.
Rachel, this is a good thing. And I still don't believe he's not cheating.
Aww. Yeah. I'm speechless. I don't know who Dylan is. You don't even sound like yourself right now.
What do you say? Of course, honestly, I would have been. I probably should have just cheated. I probably should have just cheated because I'm getting in trouble for standing up for myself anyway. Like you don't trust me.
You're not helping. You're not helping. This sounds stuck as.
You know what? Actually, I'm just going to help you out, and I'm going to go and get my stuff out of the house. So come back in a couple hours, and you won't have to see me again.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, bye then. Bye. Yeah. Fine.
Bye.
Wow.
Rachel, he just hung up.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I feel like you're going to be better off no matter what, even if he didn't cheat. That didn't sound cool at all.
No, my gosh, no question about that.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. That's definitely not what I was expecting.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like, I'm sure I'm going to be sad about this, but, like, that was so weird. So I think right now, the sad of going home to an empty house sounds really good right now.
Yeah, but it does.
Good luck.
All right, well, thanks.
You're welcome.